Has begun. So a lot of people have been asking me, messaging me, posting YouTube comments, etc., saying, Matt, when are we getting a 1.3 run? When are we getting an ideology run? So if you're wondering, if you're new to the stream or whatever, you just don't know what's been going on. For 1.3, I tried out all the new changes and just screwed around. Since ideology's been out, every day I tried a different ideology. One of them we did for 2 days because it took longer to get into the meat of it. But really I was trying out all the main ideologies and seeing how they functioned, why they were good, why they were bad, all that kind of stuff. Just testing. I didn't want to get into a long run before I really knew what there was. There was too much new stuff to experience. However, that week is over. And so this week, what I'd like to do is I would like to go for the new ending. And from what I've gathered through our previous trials here, the new ending is going to be a massively long playthrough. So this is going to be very long, and I think in order to complete this, I'm going to have to take it very easy early on and do low wealth for quite a while. So we are going to really be very cautious on wealth. I plan on after this to do the polar opposite. After we complete this new ending, I want to do a run where we try to get as much wealth as possible, like millions of wealth. I want to do another one of those runs. It's been a long time. This one is going to be a low wealth run. And I'm going to do everything I can to survive and get the new ending. So I'll talk about the new ending a little bit more as we get in. But I do have a lost tribe set up specifically for this. And this is normal tribal. However, we're going to start with 5 normal short bows instead of melee weapons, because in our ideology, as you'll see, we actually connect with ranged weapons and we hate melee weapons. I know I probably shouldn't have done that to myself, but there we go. We are going to play against Randy. We are going to do no pause. Commitment mode is always custom. I said this to losing is fun, up to 500%. Everything else is going to stay the same. We are going to use the Anima Ceremony seed. I am actually going, I know I talk about how I never disable stuff, but I'm going to enable some of the new factions and disable one of the old ones. So I'm going to add Cannibal Tribe and some Nudist tribes. Blind is the only one I didn't try. Yeah, I will get to it, but I kind of ran out of time to try them, so I will try it, but that's the only one I didn't. We're going to do a 275 by 275 map, and we're going to go right here. This is a 4060, but the map seed is very good, if I'm remembering the correct map. I believe this one was the one. So we'll go into that. All right, here is the Dwellers. We played this one a little bit on Wednesday, and I have remade it here. So it's Supremacist, Darkness, Tunneler, and Human Primacy. I will read through this. If anyone ends up wanting to clip it or something, then by all means, I'll end up adding it. But I did update Exclamation Memes if you want to see a list. And as we get started, I'll catch up a chat too. I see you guys coming in. Thank you for being here. Soul King, Hybrid, Germ, Broadwick, Zan. Thank you guys.
Welcome to the queue.
So Supremacist. Our people should dominate all others. So the reason I took this is so that we can do slavery if we want. If we need a mood boost, we can execute prisoners. But the main thing is I wanted to unlock Shooting Specialist. I have a hunch that this is going to be key. So Shooting Specialist is what I'm going with. We have the morbid style. We have this dark pyramid as our icon. It's black. That's our... How do you have black as a color? It's just in here. I just chose it. Next is Darkness. Darkness is a high impact one. So bright light burns and destroys. Darkness nourishes and creates. People ought to live in the darkness. So the reason I took this one is this one has a boost where if we fight in darkness, we get a big boost to accuracy and to dodge. So if we fight in the light, we actually get the opposite of that. And if they were in daylight, it's a -8. If they're in room light, it's a -4. So this one is a big one. This one I'm kind of iffy on, but I took it for the extra shooting stats. What? All right. The next one is another high impact one, Tunneler. So humans ought to live underground and enjoy the succulent fruit of the depths. So the reason I took this is so that we can make a defensive mountain base. This is going to be a very long playthrough. I hope you like mountain bases. I haven't made mountain bases in a very, very long time, but we will be making multiple mountain bases. I took this one so that not only can we make a mountain base more easily, but we also have the option of fungal gravel, so we can actually grow some of the stuff we need under the mountain. The last one, human primacy. Humans are the moral center of the universe. So unfortunately, this one, they don't like bonding with animals, but the reason I took this one as our fourth one is it unlocks the production specialist. And the main thing about the production specialist is they will get a +1 quality on their crafts and their constructions. So my thought process with this setup for our first attempt at the new ending is we will have shooting specialists that have, they shoot twice as fast with better accuracy. In the dark, they have even higher accuracy. Human primacy production specialists will allow us to create weapons that are 1 tier higher much more easily. So an inspiration on those will almost guarantee a legendary weapon. So I'm thinking we will be very, very fearsome at shooting as long as we're in the dark. That's the rub though, is if we have to come into the light, we're gonna have a bad time. Here was our narrative. So this was in part chosen randomly, but I liked it, and I did Vorosh as an Easter egg. Do any of you guys know what that's from? I added that part. Vorosh cloaked the universe in darkness and placed humanity within it, so that she could share the darkness with us. The faithful met unbelievers, and Vorosh said, "Fight them everywhere in my name, until I am worshipped throughout the universe. Now, a prophet has been born with a peculiar dark birthmark that seems to spell out Archonexus. Is this a sign from Vorosh? Well, we will find the answer." Spilled roofs everywhere? Maybe. Going on caravan's gonna be rough too, yeah. We have the goddess of the depths of Vorosh, and that is our only deity. And let me go through the precepts, and then we will get started. Cast out the combat in darkness, not exclusive to the darkness beam. All right, combat in darkness is preferred. So like I said, we're gonna have shooting actually increased in the dark, and melee dodge increased in the dark, but reverse in the lights. They do not like, so daylight is -8, indoor light's -4, dark light though is a +4. Our research speed is increased. They love bug meat. They get higher yields from mining. They respect executions if people are guilty. They don't mind cannibalism. It's acceptable, but they don't get a bonus for it. They are happy eating fungus. They don't care about small spaces. Blindness is horrible. Bonding with animals is disapproved. They don't care about corpses. Diversity of thought is neutral. They can only have physical love with their spouse. They hate nutrient paste. Scarification is terrible. Slavery is acceptable but not honorable. No clothing rules. They don't mind using others' organ. 1 spouse per person. And people keep their marriage names. Yeah, that is true, yeah. The roles, we have the leader, which is first of Vorosh, the moral guide, the darkener of Vorosh, production specialist, hands of Vorosh, and shooting specialist, eyes of Vorosh. We have 3 different ceremonies: symbol burning, social festival, and drum party. All right. The pew, the effigy of burial, the dark altar, carving. There's our relic. We don't like melee weapons. This looks very powerful. Everything goes to plan. Spoiler, it won't. That is very true. All right, let us get started. Taxo, Sedaris, Nuno, Johnny, KK, Mango, Sergeant, Boggs, Dogs, Fung. Go for the eyes. Tio, welcome in. All right. Multiple statuses, free love. It's usually OP. I know. The +10 move boost is crazy. All right. So since this is a custom scenario, and this is going to be a very long playthrough, yeah, I think Skull Spikes is desired for this one. I do have a custom scenario where our first 5 people are going to start off pretty good. So we have a really good chance of getting started. This is literally going to be probably like a 200 to 300 hour playthrough if everything goes as I think it will. So if you're wondering like, wow, those are some OP traits. Yes, they are. All right. So the main things I'm looking at here, we need some people that are construction. We need at least construction, medical, social, and intellect are very important to us. Planting as well. So in the first week, oh god, yeah, I am going to put me in it actually. So I'm going to re-roll the first one, just looking for construction. There's burning passion construction right off the bat, burning passion mining. So already that looks pretty good. Not good at fighting, which is unfortunate. So we might re-roll them, but we'll see. Let's go for another construction person here. undergrounder with this. That's nice. Again, mining, construction is fine. Good shooting. Might keep them as well. Now let's look for planting. So looking for someone that's good at planting. We might pass some really good people in the process, but that's all right. Ooh, quick sleeper. 11 planting, good shooting. Incapable of social, which is unfortunate. But that's okay, most likely. This is a custom scenario. So what you can do is when you start a game, you can click on the scenario and click edit, and you can lock in traits that will stay there even when you re-roll. Social is more important than conversions in the rolls. Absolutely, yeah. Way more important than they used to be. All right. We desperately need someone that's good at medicals. So these last two, I want them both to be good at medical. I would like medical and social on one and medical and intellect on another. That might be a tall order, but we'll see. So I'm going to keep an eye on... Oh, I passed a good one by accident. I'm going to keep an eye on medical. Ooh, look at that. Cable violence, no. Have I experienced the anima grass growth nerf? No, I haven't, but we will absolutely be at the anima tree this time, so we will experience it in this one. Man, that one was so good. If they had been capable of violence, that would have been a god pawn, honestly. So, we are just staring at medical right now. Medical, not really much else. I need 2 social. Yeah, I would like to get 2 social overall. So like medical and social, medical, it's gonna be difficult. So might be re-rolling for a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. That one can get pretty good at social relatively quickly. How are you keeping this reunion tough through each roll? So when you start a new game, when you click on your scenario, you can go to edit scenario, and you can, there's a setting in there to lock in traits. So you can choose 1 all the way up to 3. I've chosen 2 for a good early start, so that hopefully we don't have many early restarts. That's basically what I was doing. Some of these might still die, they probably will, but I wanted to make sure that we're not just doing the early game on this challenge, like, you know, 20 times before we get a good start. So that's why I did it. Man, we are just not rolling the things that we want here. Come on. Come on. We're looking at those bottom 3. Medical, social, intellect. Medical, social, intellect. If we don't get it soon, we'll just go with it. Ooh, there we go. Social and intellect. Researcher, social. Unfortunately, I have a bite scar, and oh man, that's unfortunate. I think I'm still gonna keep them though. So their manipulation's actually gonna be lower to start with, and they're gonna be maybe a little unhappy. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll re-roll this one, and if it hits something better, then we'll re-roll the other one. So there's another good social with good shooting. I might just go with that one too. Our medical's looking pretty bad. Not a crafter, yeah, so manipulation isn't as big of a deal on them, but so we got someone that is our primary planter that can fight. That's good. We got someone that's decent at fighting, good at mining. Don't have very good crafting, so crafting is definitely something we're gonna look for in recruits. We actually don't have very high construction. This one can get higher in construction really fast. I'm gonna keep them as is, but I'm tempted to re-roll this one to try to hit construction and what are we low on? Construction and medical. Turn for a new playthrough? You are, yeah. This is Randy, yeah. I'll catch up in chat. Sorry if it feels like I'm ignoring you guys. Just trying to get the beginning of this done, and then we'll have plenty of time to chat during, but I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. I think this is okay. All right. Yeah, I wondered that too. It seems like, for instance, Tunneler has much... it feels like it's much more likely to hit Undergrounder. Is that really the case? I don't know. All right, let's get the names in, and then we will get started.
Welcome to the queue.
Okay. I guess this is me here. So I am putting myself in this time.
Welcome to the queue.
Let's see, Bade is in. Man, Bade, you spent so many channel points on names. He was in often last week. So Bade is in.
Welcome to
We got
the queue.
Carlo. We got
Welcome to the queue.
Pink, Sakura, Rose.
Welcome to the queue.
We got
Welcome to the queue.
just Woozy. Every run Woozy's been in has been cursed, so
Welcome to the queue.
lots of people joining in.
Welcome to the queue.
All right. Here we go.
Welcome to the queue. Welcome
Here we go.
to the queue.
You like the hoods?
Welcome to the queue. Welcome to the queue.
Maybe I should turn the sound alert off now. And from the start, you won't get next shot and instant die. Hope not. Okay. So we are in search of the new ending. Search the new ending. I don't know how to turn it off at the moment. So
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
they're not all boys, no. Ventus, the Red Switch Prime. Thank you, Ventus. Very much appreciated. Okay. Cassandra's harder. You don't know if you have been asked this before. So Cassandra is more consistently difficult, but Randy can be harder in spurts. So Cassandra has a cycle that you can, if you know the cycle, you can take advantage of it, which makes her easier. But you're always going to get hit with her. You're going to get hit with 1 to 2 raids every 11 days, where sometimes Randy doesn't attack you for a year. So it just depends. Cassandra is consistently difficult. Randy can be easy or difficult, and you never know which one you're going to get. All right.
Welcome to
Long playthrough incoming.
Welcome to the queue.
For anyone's wondering, that sound means people are joining to get their name in the game.
Welcome to the queue.
Okay, first off, we are going to allow everything here, and we are going to equip the short bows on everyone.
Welcome
And we need to get some things planted. So very first off, let's all right, let's get this rich soil planted up here. This should be plenty to start with. Get the rice in, and then over here, I'm going to go ahead and put some cotton. I think so. Yeah, we'll do that. And then here, we will put. I remember our people are gonna get unhappy being in the light very quickly. I'm gonna play heal roots. We're gonna have a -8. -8 for being in the sunlight. Anima trees back there. Okay, so we're good to cut around here. We'll just set all that to cut. Put that down. And I forgot to remove this home zone, so let's go ahead and do that. Speaking of zones, we'll throw stockpile zone in here for now. And a dumping zone out here. Looks like we got some steel there. Some sandstone. The map has 2 entrances, one in the far north, one in the far south. We're blocked by the ocean on the right. So, the cursed seed, I know. Yeah, we tried this last week when we were testing out ideology, and it did not go well. It did not go well, so we'll see this time, though. We shall see this time. All right, enemies come through there. 1, 2. Okay. We need to block this off at some point.
You will join us or die, Master.
All right. We got some sandstone blocks, so we're just going to close this in, and then we'll work on getting them something better. So structures, with the sandstone, we're going to draw this out pretty far. That way at least it's kind of large for them. And now let's go into their work. Yeah, that's not this seed. That seed, though, is incredible. I'll get you the seed when they're asleep. But thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Bert. And Machina, thank you for the gift sub to 0110. Thank you, Machina. Very much appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, I said the thank you before it even popped up on my end. Look at that. All right, let's go ahead and get this set up. So only one doctor. It's not really what I wanted, but we do have super immune, so hopefully it's not going to be a big issue. Got 2 wardens, which is nice. Oh, what animals do we have? 2 huskies, and is that our rabbit? No, we have a cat. 2 huskies and a cat. All right, 2 huskies and a cat. Pretty good. Who's on growing? We only have 1 on growing. Okay. That's unfortunate. It's also our cook. So, oh well. This I will deal with myself. I think I'm going to go ahead and put 4 on crafting, so when we start cutting blocks, they'll do that. We're going to put 2 for all on hauling and 1 on cleaning. And then research again, we'll balance that in a bit. We also need to claim the stuff up here so that we can repair it. We're gonna put that in the home zone. Okay, what do we got there? Steel. No tables around to grab. George will come in, but Sandakir, Avakir, and if I missed you coming in, my apologies. We're trying to get started things right away, but I appreciate you being here. Welcome in. We'll have time to catch up a little bit after after the night comes, so. Speaking of, we're gonna have to do their schedule, so they're gonna be in the dark more often. We'll work on that too. Okay, let's have them throw a table in here. All right. Get on that. Rise to planet. Let's go on to Rusty. Welcome in. Those aren't tables. No, those are ancient operating tables. You can't use them. Coordinates, you get a minute? Yep, I'll give that. This is a good one. So I'll say it out loud now. If anyone wants to grab it, you can always paste it in. The seed for this world is adamvseverything, all lowercase, same as my name on Twitch, just all lowercase, no spaces. It's a 30% world. The location of this map, all the sliders are default, is 37.36 north by 47.30 east. So again, that's adamvseverything, all lowercase, 30% coverage, everything else default. 37.36 north by 47.30 east. I'll update that seed command later for sure. That seed is the best seed I've ever found, though. The one that's currently the exclamation seed command, I have never had one better than that. So it's pretty crazy. Thank you. Yep, Zero Dawn's a good agent. You guys got it. You can use ancient beds. Pawns? Really? I haven't seen that yet. That's interesting. All right, we got a room done on day 1. That is really good. They will get the roof now. What do we have here? All right. So we are going to start digging into the mountain over here by the tree. Probably right here. So I'm going to eventually have a little building back here. That's closer by. So I might just do one here. How much space do we have? Let's see here. $13, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's 3 rooms. Go further. 4 rooms. And we'll do... How close is it to this? That works. That works. Okay. Zone, we want to remove roof area over the anima tree. Make sure we never roof that. This will be our initial little base as we dig into the mountain. Yeah, so for anyone that missed the beginning, basically now I want to get to the new ending. So this is going to be a very long playthrough. And, yeah, hopefully we get there in our first try, but it's going to be very long. Yeah, I'll change the schedule too so that they, almost like a night owl schedule, so that they're awake during the night a little more. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll test this one out for now. All right. Need to get some dock torches up. They like those. We'll get a fueled stove since they don't like light. Indoor light is a -4, and there's no. I'm surprised there's no dark fire campfire. I should add that. I should add it.
Welcome to the queue.
All right. So what's the new ending? It's called the Archonexus. So I'll talk about that a little bit. Explain how to get there. Yeah, I can do that. Enemy colony you're playing. Same time because bugs started appearing. Turrets over Red Mountain. There were like 180 growing and destroying some. Your PC was not very happy, yeah. Ending, it might turn you off for that. No, I know what the wealth is, yep. I know what the wealth is. Our double sleep schedule, I don't start with that until we get our initial base done. So for anyone that doesn't want to know about the new ending, you might want to mute for just a second. I'll give you a thumbs up. Yeah, I know about it. Yeah, Phoenix, yeah. So spoiler warning, now's your chance to mute. When I give a thumbs up, I'll be done with the spoiler. All right, new ending. So for the new ending, once you get to 150,000 wealth, you get a quest. And that quest says, hey, we're looking to procure a new colony. If you become our friends and you get to 350,000 wealth, we'll give you 1/3 of a map to something called the Archonexus. But in exchange, you have to give us your entire colony, and all but 5 of your colonists are gone. All right? And then, so here's the terrible part about it. That seems bad enough, right? All you get to keep are your 5 colonists and basically a tribal start. 5 colonists, 5 pets, tribal start with what you have. It resets your wealth. You go to a new map with basically nothing but some pemmican and whatever your current people have, and it resets all of your research. And then you have to do that 3 times. 3 times. So it's going to be really long. All right, spoiler is over. So now you see why it's going to be a very, very long playthrough, especially with us doing tribal. So it's going to be insane. I don't know what the ending looks like when you get there. Don't know. Apparently there's new music. Other than that, I'm blind to it. So that's what we're going to go with, and it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. Blake, thank you for the follow. Tito, thank you as well. And Rob, thank you guys. Anyone else that I missed during the explanation of everything, my apologies, but I do appreciate it. Sounds fun, perfect time. This is our initial colony. This is our first 5. All right. It is nighttime. Let's double schedule. That's the biphasic. So the biphasic is splitting sleep or the day into 2 12-hour days rather than a 24-hour day where you sleep and recreate twice a day. I usually don't do that. Is this new sound alert too loud? No, I just started. We just started on this today. Let me turn the new alert down a little bit. I don't know why it's so loud. Sorry about that. Due to some feedback, I changed the alert to be less intrusive, but now it's really loud, so let me turn it down. You thought it was your game with new sounds? Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, all right, I'll do this one. It's not as... That way if we get lots of followers, Wayne isn't talking the entire stream. It turns out the volume on this one's even louder, so... All right. That's all right. I'll get it edited. It's very easy to edit. It's less intrusive. World's deaf down. All right. They're sleeping anyway. They're sleeping anyway. Okay. So the next step on this is we're going to plan out some more mountain base. But again, we're going to take this playthrough slowly because it's going to be so long. Basically, I need to make these 5 people into god pawns. And the god pawns, I should have looked at their age. Ooh. Because this might be like a 20-year playthrough. If that's the case. All right. Drop the sound down. Save. Okay. There we go. We'll see how that is. Sorry about that, by the way. I was trying to make it less intrusive, not more. That was your game? Yeah, let's go dark shift. You can just sleep. Your wife. Basically, for the new ending command. Sure, Praf. Yeah, I can't set up the command right now, but if a mod can. Age reversal? Yeah, I might. I don't know. We're not transhumanists, so it takes friggin' ever. Choose the 5. Or you get to choose the 5, yes. Let's go on Finn. Find the split sleep schedule. We will switch over to it, and then I'll explain it. I really need to get a guide up. I was going to make a guide for it yesterday, but then I was out of it because I had a reaction to the vaccine. But, yeah, I will definitely make a guide for it. Okay, so we're gonna make this initial setup. Let's see, 7. This will be our staging ground that we'll live in for a while as we dig out the mountain. Thanks. So this will be our first order of business. Now, these people actually start with stone cutting because they're tunnelers. So I might just make this out of stone right off the bat. I think I will actually. So we're gonna want to make a fueled stove, and then we want to make some stone cutter places. So I'm gonna make 2 of them. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stockpile zone behind these ones. So this zone rather, is gonna be for stone blocks. I'm gonna set that as critical, and then I'm gonna do a dumping zone down below it. And this one is going to be critical for stone chunks. Okay. Whoops. That's good enough. All right, for research, we need to bang out these beds really quick. Who's actually our main researcher? We're going to put them on researching right away. They're not wardening, they're researching. Are you dead? I'm gonna go with yes. These bonds equipments. You do, yeah. The 5 of them you do. Stone walls at start. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I should probably just get this shut off with wood right away. So I'll probably still do that so that we're safe-ish. But and no, we changed the factions. So in the world creation, you can change factions. So we added some of the new ones, and we removed the bug one. I usually don't remove factions, but it's an option in the game now, and it made sense to me with the tunneler people. It really sucks because in the preview for Ideology, one of the things they mentioned was worshiping bugs, but you can't venerate bugs. So I'm not sure why they mentioned that one. So. No faction is bug. The faction is bugs. Gonna finish the previous colony? No, last week was just testing out all the ideologies. Can you tame them? I thought they removed the ability to tame bugs. Do you get to pick where you start? Yes, you can pick anywhere on the world map. You can't still tame them? I hadn't tried in a long time. I thought they removed it. They do give an option to tame. I gotta remember that we have these dogs. That's gonna be awesome. Our people hate bonding to animals though, so. All right. We are going to set this up first. I hate to do it out of wood, but we just need to protect ourselves. We don't know when Randy will hit us first. He could already hit us, or it could take forever. We don't know. Should probably also kill that. There's a predator in here. We have lower accuracy during the day though. We have like outdoors during the day. It's something like minus 20%. All right. Run him away. And for the next big update, Metamorphosis for the Rim connection. So it's away from the farm. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but we want to live in the mountain eventually. Eventually. All right, we still have a little bit of pemmican left. Probably should have gotten more growers. What hour is officially night? I'm not sure, actually. I've never paid close attention to that. All right, production. We're going to get a butcher table thrown up out here. And they hate the campfire light, so I'm going to get the stove done instead. Do we have enough? We have 93 steels. Not really. We should mine a little bit more. Get these few things up. Yeah, new game plus something. Yeah, night owl is like 1100 to 1800 sleeping, so I guess maybe night starts at 1800. So.
You will join us or die, Master.
Goggle, thank you for the gift sub to Frame of Arts. Thank you, Goggle, much appreciated. All right, so build roof area. We're gonna build a roof outside of this. And we might do it here as well. I guess we might as well.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Boy eats bacon. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, bacon. Much appreciated. Well, boy, whichever. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. How do you manage the termite mechs? So far, it seems like the best way to handle them is to go out and meet them in whatever the best way you have set up to do that is. So what I mean by that is if you have like Berserk Pulse or something like that, or Berserk, you can run out there and use that. If you have longer range weapons than him, you can pop it and then try to run back. Although a lot of times they have scythers around them, so it makes it harder, or lancers and whatnot. Or what I've been doing is I've been rushing to get to allies, and then when I see a termite, I just call in allies, and then we help them pop the termite, and then we run away. So that's what I've been doing, calling in allies. Calling allies is so OP. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes I call them in to like fight a big raid, and they show up with like 7 guys. And it's like, all right, what are you guys gonna do? And they get defeated immediately. And then other times they bring like 70 people and just wipe it. They do keep their gear, Yinli, yep. You keep everything on those 5 people, but the other things I mentioned are reset. Don't team up with me in a zombie apocalypse. Must have been lucky the 3 times called them in. Yeah, sometimes they don't send you very much, unfortunately. Go just build action rifles to kill termites. Yeah, you can outrange them, yeah. The downside just is that they have other things with them. So sometimes you'll get hit by pikemen or something and be caught out, but yeah. So Thorbs, Tina George, welcome in. Yinli V2, Frame of Arts. Good Sam, it works pretty well. Yeah, so after we had that talk the other night where I was saying I might start using ARs instead of SMGs for that purpose. I did test it out yesterday on a test map, and it did work pretty well. I was surprised, yeah. So I might end up going AR instead of SMG first time in a long time. All right, make simple meal. We'll do this ×4. Do until we have 20, and then we're gonna pause until it's back down to 8. Let's pause until 10. And cook simple meal ×1. So we have X. X is 20. Pause until we're back down to 10. There we go. We should also set a meat one up, actually. So let's do the 20 or the 4, the 1. Job, cat. We're gonna go in here. We want meat to be used first. We're gonna turn off vegetarian. And this one, we're also gonna turn off vegetarian. So what this will do is if we have enough meat to make 4 simple meals, they will. If we don't, but we have enough meat to make 1, they'll make 1. If we don't have either of those, then they'll default to vegetarian or whatever we have on hand. All right, let's make some animal beds. Cat wrecked that. What I call us wearing? We're wearing hoods and button-down shirts. That's our cult. I mean, our ideology's preferred clothing. So we have cloth hoods and cloth button-down shirts. All right. So this will set Butch Creature, and we'll do forever. And we're gonna make a little zone here. This zone, we're gonna do critical, allow fresh only, and we're gonna do animal corpses. There we go. All right, so on cooking is pink sakura rose. Okay. You're loud already. Heretic, welcome in. Punky Brew, Rage and Flower. T, welcome in. No hoodie, it's Heresy. Do Visitor Mask, provide a little early face armor. I thought about that too. Yeah. But I went with the hood for the theme. No, Blindside is still the only one I haven't tried. I'll definitely try that one out. So for anyone that's newly coming in, our goal in this one, so last week we tried out all of the different ideologies, or most of them. And this week I'm starting on our journey to get to the new ending. And it's going to be a very long playthrough. Beginning is going to be very low wealth. But that's what we're doing. We're working towards a new ending. You try Blindside as well. I've heard it's terrible. Slaying the new design for the kill tunnel. Sure. 1 second. Let me finish doing part of it. So this kill tunnel is lower wealth than the old one with all the doors. Doors are higher wealth, more material, etc. And you need doors to repair the traps without triggering them yourself. This allows us to repair and place traps without triggering them ourselves, but it forces enemies across the trap still. So that's why the double wide. This one takes much less work to repair because we're not rebuilding doors. Enemies won't break out of the doors, they'll just leave through here. So the fence will slow enemies down, so they choose to go over the traps instead. But our colonists can move diagonally between. I think I have a clip up that explains it in more detail if you'd like. It's exclamation trap. It's a short clip, 40 seconds or something. Doctor is great on blind, but everything else takes like twice the time, twice the attempts. On the most extreme version, it's terrible. On the least extreme, it's really good though. You didn't blind every pawn with yours. We have just ran out of pemmican, so we gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Because our rice is not in yet. We have much lower accuracy during the daytime. Look at that. Oh my. All right, we hunt at night. We hunt at night. That's gonna be brutal. What are we wearing? We're wearing just hoods. What memes? You can do exclamation memes to see which ones we're doing. It's an extreme one though. Are they just blind? No, they hate the sunlight. They hate sunlight. Oh boy. I think one of them might have even shot backwards. This might be brutal. This might be brutal. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, those are tattoos. So they look kind of like masks, but those two have tattoos. Yeah, face tattoos. Why did I choose these memes? I went over it in the beginning of the stream, but just a quick recap. I wanted shooting specialist. I wanted the extra aim in the dark. So those two combinations seem like they can put out a lot of DPS once we're defending inside the mountain. And I wanted the production specialist to have better armor and weapons on those people with increased aim. That's the big one. So I'm gonna live under the mountain at some point as we gradually move into it. We're gonna take it slow moving in this time though. Yeah, that's what I've done. Yeah, until we can be complete in the dark. Nick, thank you for the follow. Guts, thank you as well. Columns and roofs and then die crushed when someone gets a tantrum. Too soon. Too soon. Low in food. Yeah, yeah. All right. It's getting nighttime. Let's make her go do this. We need to go hunt in the dark. We have like 20% extra aim in the dark though. How do you assign specialists? Can you use their bonuses from the start? So yes, to assign a specialist, you click on them, you go into social and you click assign role. They need specific requirements depending on the specialist it is, but you can do that from fairly early on. You have to be careful assigning specialists because your specialist will have 2 tiers higher expectations, even going beyond sky high expectations. The first tier beyond that is elite expectations, and I forget the one after that. So you can set them early, but be careful. Let's go on. Bib and Numenar, welcome in. Everyone got stone and a raider right after. Focus OP, offset speed stones. So James, welcome in. So it's nighttime. We need to hunt for some of that delicious meat. All right, let's go do that. Surely we can hit it now. Long work if you rely on other ideologies as well. Let's go at Sephiroth, welcome in. Okay, we need to go to food restrictions. It's like lavish. We're gonna turn off raw food during this and corpses, so they actually cook this stuff instead of just eating it. Okay. Now we also need to set our defaults for medicine. So default, we're gonna do medical care, but no meds to start with. So I don't want them to waste our medicine on things like little cuts and bruises that don't matter. Actually making some meals. Let's go and Schneep, welcome in. Making some meals. On a break, Riz. So what's going on right now? Rabbit's hungry, awful barracks, slept on ground. All right, we're working on that stuff. We'll get there pretty soon. We're winning, just getting started. Yeah, getting started, working towards the new ending. It's gonna be a massive playthrough. It's gonna take a long time. This might be one of those 20-year playthroughs. It's gonna be crazy. But Adam, will it be crazy? It's gonna be crazy. Uh-oh. It was over -2. That could have caused food poisoning. Alright, now it's under -2, so we should be alright. A rat self-tamed. How long can it be in real life hours? Probably, I'm guessing a couple hundred hours, but I have no idea. This is our first real attempt at it, so that's what I would guess, though, honestly. Stage the easiest ending possible. Don't tell me, but yeah, that's interesting. Let's go to SCRP. Laundry, welcome in. Yeah, hope you guys like mountain bases. So we turned on some of the new factions and turned off the bug faction. So, don't worry about it. Don't like mountain bases, don't like RimWorld. So we actually turned on some of the new cannibal factions, and we turned on like 5 of the new nudist factions. Will it have Jade? Probably. This is the real run, yeah. Exhibition memes. Don't worry, we'll do Tunnler with bugs, but I'm setting us up to do this run without. Tunnlers love eating bugs, yeah. You're doing the same on Tunnler run? Yeah, I already shared the seed. I don't know if someone still has it on copy and paste, but if they do, they can just start Tunnler. That's 2 of them, yeah, we're doing 4. Even with just 1, the news camps are really prolific on the map. Oh yeah, we've done mountain bases where we just deal with the bugs before. But while we're focusing on other stuff for this playthrough, I just decided to go without. There it is. Thank you, Wicked Agent. Thank you, Zane. Are Nunis easier to defeat since they don't wear armor? They're easier to kill, but because their values are lower, there's a lot more of them. So when I was testing it, a lot of times, for instance, all melee nudists would end up overrunning us. Yes, I will put a door there, yep. Yep, I will. Should be good enough. Solar flare doesn't matter for us. We just gotta make sure you hold that door open afterwards. On the other side. Well, it doesn't matter which side. Yeah. This will block it. This is their only opening. Last 6 or so hour colony to finish the new ending. Yeah, I really want to get to it. Hopefully we get to it this run. Have over 1 billion wealth in that one. So the run after this, I've already decided we're going to do, it's been a long time since we did a really high wealth run where we just try to make an insane, massive, multi-million wealth colony. That's going to be the playthrough after this one, I believe. Tell you what to do. Go after the new ending. I don't know. That's what I'm doing, though. All right, Bard, I need you to hold that open. There we go. Okay, you'll do it. Bottom Pierce Nudist seems like tough combos. You'll get stuff destroyed constantly, yeah. Super Soldiers, send them off. What's the easiest way to gain extra wealth? Artwork, gold stuff. That's the big ones. Like you make a grand gold sculpture. A lot of times those are like 20-something thousand wealth a piece. Yeah, tons of floors. Like the fine tile flooring or the fine carpets. Those are a ton of friggin' wealth. Jade statue, a golden road like I did. Yeah. What rituals did I have set up? So I went over all the stuff at the beginning of the stream, but for anyone that missed it, I'll show those really quick. So we have Effigy of Burial. So the burning one, we have a social festival, a burning festival, and a drum festival. Jade Grand Throne. So what are my early goals and what are we trying to establish in the first 10 days or so? So in the first 10 days, I want to get an initial base set up, a staging ground for digging out the mountain. So we will research beds and things like that we need for the early game. And then we'll set up this temporary little building here and we'll stay on low wealth doing nothing but researching and digging out our future mountain home as we just try to survive on low wealth. One thing is this map is not a year-long growing. It's a 40-60, so we will have to grow extra food to make it through the winter. But that's currently the main goal, is to get a primary little base set up and get research going and get psycasting. So those things will be able to save us. I'm a little worried with breach raids actually coming through here, so that's another thing I need to get set up before super long into the playthrough, but probably more like a season or two for that. And trees grass is reduced by nearby structures now. Yeah, I did see that, but it's okay. I'd still rather it be protected. What's the best thing to sell to make silver fast? I like selling drugs because everyone buys drugs. Everyone buys drugs, so. All right, we're gonna make some beds. I'm gonna make sure that our first beds are good or better, because I want that comfort bonus, and it will also help with the room bonuses. So we're gonna do something, since I don't have a mod for this. Something crazy. What's Anima Tree do? So the Anima Tree was added as part of royalty in 1.2, and it allows people with the natural meditation background, so tribal backgrounds, to link with a tree, consume 20 anima grass to level up their psycasting abilities. So they get psycast from the tree, basically. So we are looking for good or better beds. If they don't make them, we will destroy them. Why so many beds? Because I don't have quality builders, so I have to micromanage them actually making better quality. This is the reason you keep quality builder mod, I know. For anyone that doesn't know, quality builder won't make it so that you're guaranteed to make a certain bed. What it'll do, I should probably have them doing this indoors since they hate the light, actually. Let's do that with the future ones. What it will do is, if they don't make the quality that you want, it'll automatically re-queue another one. Until they make the quality. So it'll destroy and then re-queue. All right. Let's go ahead and hit this turkey up here. I know, Rose. I know. Oh, that daytime accuracy is so bad. It's all right. We scared it into a trap. All right, I want to make sure they repair this if anything happens. But yeah, we're going to stay really low wealth on this until we knock out a bunch of research, especially because we have tribal research. So our research takes longer. Psych-IT, the drug for the refined colonist. Lucian. Which one's? I don't remember who that is. That even sounds familiar, but I don't even know why it sounds familiar. So I'm gonna go with maybe. Resounding maybe. Atleans, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. You guys ready for some mismatched walls? I know you are. I know you are. Nothing chat likes better than some mismatched walls. Psych-IT's right for everyone. Does it increase quality if you were to make beds in a room with better lighting? No. So the better lighting just makes it so their worse lighting slows down global work speed, but it doesn't affect the quality. Nice imagery. Yeah, it's very good seed. Let's go on. Nero, welcome in. Sunblocker, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like I really want to get a sunblocker. So if we have any quests for a sunblocker, we'll take it 100%. Let's go to Aram, Ixom, Purity, welcome in. Yeah, they just make the beds faster, and it is lit in here, so we'll stay in line or in range of the light from the light. What Psych-IT tastes like? I don't know. Does a sunblocker stop you from growing? We're gonna be growing under the mountain anyway, so it won't really it slows growing for plants that are
Remind
using
yourself
natural
that
light.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We are the Dwellers. And this is our first base. A name! Thanks, Setcha. Sorry you're not feeling well, Aram. But thank you for the lurk. Alright. Gotta get these beds done.
Welcome to the queue.
How long until rice starts coming in? 87. A mad hare. Alright, there comes some meat. So that's nice. That's nice. Kind of like mint, strong mint taste, maybe, for the psychite tea. Are you talking about with the ending? If you're talking about with the ending, Machina, no, you do not. What? Bad hair? Was that you? You do not. It resets back to your tribal start, basically. No, all three of mine are for getting new colonists, Finn. Oh, well, I mean,
Welcome to the queue.
I'm sorry you don't feel well, meaning, you know what I mean, Aram. I wish you felt better. We don't get manipulation bonuses in the dark. We get increased aim and increased dodge in the dark. Hey, good. Do you have to start research all over again? You do. Yep. Nope, you don't, Finn. Tested it. Okay, we got 3 good beds. It's a nice start. We'll get there. We'll get there. This meme gets improved aim and dodge in darkness, but the opposite in light. So they are god awful at shooting in melee dodge in light, but in the darkness we get a bonus. That's one reason why I chose this meme for this playthrough. I chose several memes that will help with our accuracy as long as we're in the dark. Don't know if it's gonna work, but that's the theory. Oh my lord, could we get these beds, please? Ever played Heroes of Might and Magic? I have not. No. It's one of those I just never got around to playing. I don't know why. Holy crap. Rice still is done. Terrible actually during the day where they vampires? Pretty much. You also get a -8 mood debuff during the day for blinding lights. Blinding lights. Alright, let's go get rid of this predator. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thanks. All right, we're gonna put a roof over this part. So this will make it so that they can meditate while in the dark. And we'll put a dark light over there too, so they actually get the mood boost while they're meditating for dark light. Okay. Imagine you can make a sunblocker. Yeah, that'd be really nice. There we go. Louder music, please. Just roof the entire map. Bill Gates trying to build a sunblocker IRL. Like Mr. Burns? Simpsons did it. Cargo pods. We got, ooh, 8 fine meals. Is Penalty and Grass Generation too heavy? I mean, the psycasting is super friggin' strong, so I don't know. They did change it recently, right? So it's hit even harder. No, it's minus 11%. That's negligible. I thought it was gonna be way worse. Minus 11%. Yeah. Screw it. Who cares? Salting spree. Uh-oh. Drive the car around. So yeah, minus 11. I thought it was gonna be worse. I thought it was gonna be minus 30, like the psi focus gain. Minus 11 is just structure. Yeah, they patched it last week. Structures now impact grass growth. Yeah. It can get, yeah, it can get higher if you like surround the whole thing, but ours will probably get a little bit higher, but I thought it was gonna start at like minus 30. That would have been bad. Who's our doctor? Woozy.
Welcome to the queue.
That medical experience.
Welcome to the queue.
Need one more good bed. Just one more. You actually bleeding there, Carlo? No, you're fine. You're fine. Where's the A1 promise when you grow grass? Surely we'll get one shot. Please don't jinx yourself. You always get one. Man, is that... Have you 100% of the time gotten one shot in my runs? I think so. God, hopefully that's not going to happen in this one. Oh, no. Please, no. Not again. Roof the entire map before challenge. 2 times. More time. Fake one shot. Miss Emily, thank you for the follow. And Chuck, thank you for the follow also. You see the dog backing up, like moonwalking through the slalom traps. Was down and bled out because something printed to rescue. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Somehow. We could save them for rep. If they're not about to die. Yeah, rep and
Our modest fellowship expands.
medical experience.
Praise the sub.
Rep and medical experience. All right. Praise the sub. Gene. Thank you for the subscription. I was in Twitch Prime. Either way, it counts the same. Thank you, Gene. I appreciate the support. Run, though, join colony less than seconds later. Oh yeah, that was crazy. I think it was a Lancer, right? Yeah, I think that was before pikeman even existed. No, I can't remember. Neither one. We're done with our test week, so this is the real run now. The true run. All right, I'm gonna have to put someone else on plant cutting, even though I didn't want to do that, but we're just gonna need to get it done. I'll have Woozy help with that for now, and then we'll get him back on research. So our second research that we're gonna grab, I probably want to get double strand before year 2, but this does only have a 40-year growing, so we're not gonna be starting it this year. think I'm just gonna get started on smithing and go from there. Complex clothing. Yeah, let's grab complex clothing first. What's the cycle through colonists? Thank you, Heap and Jamie. Yeah, it's period and comma buttons. And you can do that with their window pane open as well. All right, let's pause on this. Suspend those orders. Don't want to get our wealth too high while this is going on here. Okay, rice is coming in. That's very nice. Oops, accidentally clicked off onto chat because I'm in windowed mode. So Randy's being nicer than he was the other day so far. Probably shouldn't say that. But the other day we had a raid at end of day 1, beginning of day 3, and day 5.
Praise the sun.
Not today. No, I haven't done the ancient complexes yet. Yeah. Seems like an easy way to get advanced components. A little else in your experience so far. Yeah, I haven't dove into those yet. Laundry. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Laundry. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the support. What's the dog doing? Was it doing the weird slalom again? Backwards? Yeah, I saw that too. No idea what's going on there. He's just having fun. He's just having fun. Each complex loot sucks right now, aside from advanced components. Yeah, that's interesting. I thought it would have things like how Ancient Dangers does, you know? Like weapons and things. The ancient complexes count as a raid if you are the raider meme. Let's go in Starfield. Not at all. Not even a little. No. Not even a little. Seen Tac Friends and Luciferium, but those are the best things you've seen so far. Alright, getting some more wood chopped, try to get that last bed. So after we get the last bed, we'll start working on this little building here. Found some Glitterworld meds too. So that's a junk. Have you guys noticed that Glitterworld medicine seems more common now? It feels that way to me. It seems like a lot of the, like, where are they? The Goodwill type quests give Glitterworld. So for instance, when you have refugees and you get the quest where it's like, hey, can you betray these refugees? You almost always get a crap load of Glitterworld medicine offered to you. Yeah, and it seems like more traders are more likely to have it now or something. Blind ranged run is possible. I don't know. The blind one is the last big one that I haven't tried yet. All right, we got all the beds. Nice. Nice. I still haven't seen a res here. You get them all the time. Oh, speaking of quests, I need to turn off Goodwill for all these because I want more monetary rewards. So there we go. Giving stuff to beggars. Anyone else get something later on? It seems if that's one of your ideologies or precepts, you get mood for it, but otherwise it feels, yeah, like a wealth dump. It's very rare. Unloved today. What? Biphasic pattern, is it worth adjusting for seasonal conditions? More work in spring, more relaxed in winter. Too much effort to do that? I've never done it. So I guess it would just depend. Like if you have clothing that makes it so they can go out and do whatever in the winter anyway, then it feels no different to me. But you can always do that. If you have less to do, like you don't have any crops growing indoors or underground or anything yet, and you want them to just be happier, like you could always do like the 4-4-4 during those off seasons and then switch over to the 3-3-6 or something during the more work heavy seasons. I haven't done it, but it seems like it would make sense depending on your map and depending on your setup, of course. How do you turn off Goodwill? You go to quests, and in the bottom left is reward preferences, and you can turn off Goodwill and honor, and this will mean in those sections where you would used to get Goodwill, you will have monetary rewards instead. Need something? What? I already did it. All right, one second. My daughter needs me to log her in her computer really quick. Yeah, no problem, Des. Let me know if you try it out, if it works well for you, but yeah, it would make sense though. Is it bad to build by the Anima tree? There are downsides to it. Your psi focus gain is reduced and grass growth gain is reduced, but it's still worth it to protect it, in my opinion. The goodwill is something you never pick. Yeah, so highly recommend go to reward preferences and turn these off. This is not a mod. You can just do this baseline. You'll get more monetary rewards. All right. 3 minutes you after watching. I have no idea who that is, but welcome in Flip. Didn't know that existed. Yeah, it's nice. What else we got? We got some sandstone blocks. All right, let's finish this one up. But welcome in. We got some marble. What's my favorite ideology so far? I really like tunnelers. Yeah, tunnelers. I don't know. There's a lot of them are pretty cool, and some that are kind of funny. But I've enjoyed tunnelers quite a bit. Party. All right. So we got a bit of wood in now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Woozy back on research. So we'll do plant cutting back to a 2 on him. Tree connection is pretty fun. Oh yeah, earlier someone asked. I'm sorry that I missed it when I was first getting stuff set up, but someone asked if I had tried out the Dryads quite a bit. We did Dryads for like 9 hours or something. The Dryads seem a little underpowered, the combat ones at least. They're very brittle, even the tanky one. They seem to be good fighters early game and then fall off pretty hard right now. So right now it seems like the hauling one is the best way to go. This is a new run, yeah. So last week we were trying out basically all the different ideologies. We're giving each ideology set a day or two, and then this week we're going after the new ending and seeing if we can get to it. So, and I have chosen exhibition memes. If you want to see the entire list of which ones we're gonna be doing for that. Let's go on. Panda, welcome in. Jay, welcome back. Trees versus mechs. Tellers for the win. Kingdom Under the Mountain with some mods. Gonna seem to be good for filling holes in other memes. Not worth it on their own. Just need to be able to get veggies or wood. Yeah. Start a stream once. It's the only time. Pipe dream going forward. Yeah, we haven't been going too long today though. So we're here pretty early on today. Rain's been pretty quiet so far in general. Like, this is only like our second event. Of course, we're still pretty early on. Oh god, we're way earlier on. We just hit day 7. It felt like we were further already. No Pause has a 4x speed. You can use 4x speed without a mod though. If you turn on developer tools, it'll add the 4x. It won't show the icon, but if you hit 4 with developer tools on, you can do 4x. Or just get a mod, yeah. The word with tree people Dryad seemed pretty bad as it went on, so just try to cover your map. Dryad trees for beauty. Yeah, not too great. Not great. It's great. There was a patch 2 days ago that made it so that the Dryad tree event is more common for other ideologies now too. So on average, your ideology, unless you're on like Ice Sheet or something like that, will get one of the seeds once a year. That's almost exactly what I'm playing right now. Padfoot, only instead of collectivist, I have darkness. Very, very close. Yeah, it's already had a lot of patches. I'm sure it'll get more and more for sure. There was a patch about every 2 days in the last week. Sometimes multiple. Mighty Kingdom Under a Mountain, built by the labor of slaves. All right, let's move some of these over. Really need another plant growing person. But no barracks. I usually don't do a barracks at the very start of the game. I usually switch to it a little bit after. Send your leader to the new settlement. You can, yeah, you can. I'm trying not to say too much. You basically start a new playthrough. Daylily, no, none of the flowers need light to grow. There's a new ending. Yep, that's what we're going after. It's a very, very long one. So that is the goal of this playthrough, is to get the new ending. Might take hundreds of hours, but we'll get it.
Well, it's about 350.
Sandakir, thank you for the exactly 350. Thank you, Sandakir. I appreciate the support. Love room's open. Oh yeah, thank you. I meant to patch that in. Good catch. Good catch. There we go. Yeah, so flowers can increase the impressiveness and beauty of a room. So you see this room? It's already at mediocre with nothing. With nothing. So this is already not giving a mood debuff any longer. You can choose the location. You do get to choose the location. You get to choose the 5 that you take and the location yet. Yep. So try keeping the daylilies growing, even with some heavy micromanaging. They keep dying and not getting replanted. You just have to have enough people set up to where they can do the labor. Daylilies don't grow for very long, so if you don't care about the lower mood hit, you can use roses. Roses will stay alive slightly longer, but are slightly less less beauty, so less work for the same number of plots. But if you want more plots, obviously more beauty, it's going to take longer. And then dandelions even more so. Dandelions last a long time, but they're not super beautiful. My faction's opinion on slaves is it's acceptable but not honorable. Yeah, last week was just a test week. Last week is all gone. So last week's runs were just testing to see what I wanted to do, try out all of them, and see what we want to do for the new ending. Dailies also give more experience over time for replanting. Yeah, you just need more people to plant is the only thing, and they'll get it done, as long as there's zone for it. Which one was my favorite so far? I like Tunnelers best so far. Noodles and Kale, thank you for the follows. Welcome in. This is the same map as a Tunneler playthrough from last week, yeah. It was such a good seed, I didn't want to waste it just for a single day, so we're going to actually play on it. Really, really good seed. Try to figure out how a good barrack setup would be for transhumanists and sleep accelerating. So yeah, you just do it the same way, only so the sleep accelerator can only impact 1 bed. So instead of doing the like 4 setup that I do, you would just do, you would have less beds share an end table or just not use end tables basically. Good seed for a solid mountain. This one is a pretty good seed, but the best seed I've ever had is that one, exclamation seed. You do that command, that is the best seed I've ever found. It's a ridiculously good map, and we just happen to hit it randomly. It's the seed for my 20-year run. It's a pretty big map, but that is such, mountain or otherwise, that's one of the best maps I've ever seen. It's crazy good. Crazy good. Can't believe we're only 7 days in. We got a lot done. Man, tribal gets stuff done. Having 5 people. It's so, I used to play tribal all the time, but I've been doing naked brutality for longer now. The current seed is 275. 275, yeah. So yeah, you might want to add that. Yeah, thank you. For some reason, you cannot build an altar. Any ideas? You don't. did you choose it? You got to make sure that when you set it up, that you choose the altar as one of your buildings. Sometimes they're not set as default, so you have to go in and set it. What happened to the gates being better than doors? They nerfed that like 3 weeks ago. Like the first weekend of 1.3, they nerfed it. 100% means world coverage. All right. So we have some idle people. Let's go ahead and do this. Put plant cutting as a 4 as well. Crafting as a 3. Decide the room requirements for building the altar. No, you don't. They nerfed what? When gates were first released, they were better than doors. They had the exact same stats, did everything the exact same, but they opened 15% faster. But they changed it that first Sunday that 1.3 was out. So now gates have very, very low HP. Probably overlooked it. You know, you have to set the furniture. You love this game? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Yeah, it's better for internal doors. The only downside is because of its low HP, when you have someone that has a breakdown, they just break it in like one hit. They used to, Uncle Daz. I haven't tested it in a long time, but I know before 1.0, which was a long time ago, you could do that with a statue in the corner of 4 rooms, and they would all get the bonus, but I don't know if it's still that way. Choose a relic, Soothed Pulsar, for example. Is it usable? I don't know. Yeah, I haven't set one of those, does it? That would be kind of weird. Use your relic, the Soothed Pulsar. Transhumanist, drug-dependent, very happy colony. You're loving that combo. Yeah, it's true. If enemies drop inside your base, some doors can sometimes save you from them. Whereas the gates just, they're like paper. A wooden gate is 13 health, 13 HP. We are going to have to get some more food in. So we might do a little bit of hunting again. Expand that. I really need more plant growers, but World War Whale, I think it would follow. Welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna have to hunt a little bit. We have to hunt at night though, because our people have terrible aim in the daytime. Yeah. I'm sure they would have changed it either way, but yeah. I was telling everyone immediately, like, stop using doors. Yeah, we can build mushrooms inside, yeah. Pretty slow growing, but we will eventually do that, probably over here. Red Stained Lucerium Fueled Psycho Colony was pretty fun. Really hard to manage, though. She's was Bob welcome in. That's an old seed. I need to update it, but that's the best seed I've ever had if you want to use that one. It's not this seed, though. All right. We just hit our 9th day, so we're not even 1 season in. Got a lot done. Do I prefer separate bedrooms now? No. I just oftentimes will start with separate bedrooms and then upgrade to barracks later. What's the most important thing on a colony setup? Defense, I guess. Like, it depends on which stage of the game, but being able to defend, obviously, your colonists, but also your ability to grow crops in the event that you have crap going on outside of it, like manhunters. So, a layered defense seems to be the big answer. Upgrade to barracks. Yeah, barracks might be a little too strong in the game. I hope they don't nerf it because they use it so much, but... All right. Is there something? Yeah, down here. Let's go hunting. What's the new ending? It's the Archonexus ending. Stay tuned. It's gonna take a long time. Lots of wild cars to hunt. This person ain't good. Not bad, actually, overall. The research specialist, I believe, can hunt and deal with animal, or yeah, the shooting specialist rather. Let me double check. Let's see here. They can't cook, construct, grow, mine, plant, cut, smith, tailor, craft. So they can clean, they can haul, they can research, and they can hunt, and they can also just deal with animals in general. You want to see your character? Let's see. Super immune, tough, burning passion, construction, and mining. Only 28. No health issues. Looking pretty good, Bard. Excited about the new ideology update? Yeah, it's crazy. You have so much. I don't know how long it's been since you played, but
our modest fellowship expands. Praise
Hazardous guy. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Hazardous. Very much appreciated. Much love to Hazardous guy. Thank you. Right. It's similar to Stonehearth, yeah, but it's not the exact same. There are some that are very similar to other ones. Good time within a run to start giving pawns roles in the ideology when you can keep them happy, because what's going to happen is as soon as you give them a role, they get too higher expectations. So instead of a plus 24, we'll have whatever, plus 9 or something. So yeah, it just depends on when you can keep them happy. Where am I from? Like originally or right now? Right now I'm in Indianapolis in the United States. Originally I'm from southeastern Tennessee, deep in the country of just deep in the country. You love the DLC. It's got Diego, welcome in. Cruelty, do the whole thing once. The ideology, you can do lots of different playthroughs. Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I like this one better than Royalty overall. I mean, Royalty added some nice psycasting is insane. It's such a good thing. The weapons and stuff that Royalty added, awesome as well. Hey, we're gonna get our first psycast. I don't think we have anyone that's... Alright, let's see what we get. An onion base? Probably. Yeah, Royalty do get a lot better by 1.2, yeah. Hero heat dump. We're looking for stun or word of joy. Or word of trust, I mean. We got pain block, not what I wanted. Has some uses, but not what I wanted. Solar pinhole? Yeah, solar pinhole will be terrible for us. Terrible. How's the Anima tree grass nerf feel so far? It doesn't feel that bad, honestly. It looks like it gets up to a negative 30%. So it does get to the point the same as Psi Focus gain reduction, but that's still fine. I mean, what day is it? In basically 8 days since we didn't meditate the whole time, or we didn't start until a couple days in. In 8 days, we got 1 psycast out of 5 people meditating. That's not too bad. Not too bad. And alert mode. Thank you, thank you. How's it going? Noblin, welcome in. Get chunk skip like 95% of the time. Ugh, chunk skip. It's not balanced enough. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be balanced though. It's more about like the social and story side of things, right? So I don't know if they will end up balancing it all or not. If they do, they'll balance it around just the normal mode, right? But we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure they'll make lots of changes. Psychite T, huh? Nice big cover. Get to it. Start using it. Skip it away. Yeah, I do that too. It's still clunky though. Still clunky. I don't know if I'd say godly. Brady was hearing our conversation about tea. Might be right. Ooh, that mining speed. Five meals. Rice will be coming in again soon. Probably another day or so. Should put the door there too so people don't get upset. Yeah, we'll do too. It's fine. What stat does smoothing stone use? Construction, I believe. Why are they mining so fast? 11 burning passion mining plus an 8 burning passion mining with a tunneler meme. Yeah, I think smoothing is construction. Let's go on 6. Welcome in. Construction for smoothing, flooring, and walls. Thank you. I gotta replace that wood. Earl's sign. Yeah, we had, I mean, even in 1.2 or 1.1 or whatever, we had someone 1800% mining, and now it can get even stupider. Dual drill arms plus the mining specialty. That's gonna be insane. Is this new ideology run? Yep, this is gonna be our permanent run. Tunneler, double drill arm, level 20 mining, industrious, very neurotic, with a mining specialty. That's gonna be crazy. Plus work drive, plus work inspiration. Oh my god, you could probably get like thousands of speed. That would be insane. Permanent run, it will never end. It might not. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, whoops. So that's just decent accuracy for the short bow. We'll change it later on as we get better weapons. Give them some loose Furyum as well. Yeah, so in our 20-year run, we had someone named Pond Scum, and he had over 1,800% mine speed, and he basically just walked through mountains. Can't imagine adding on the mining specialization on top of that now. So I call it Endless RimWorld. You play on the same map over and over again, forever and ever and ever. Roost of the redundant pillars now. It's going. It's hello, welcome in. It's been welcome in. Also very neurotic and industrious. He was at least industrious. I don't remember if he was neurotic or very neurotic, but I know he was industrious. So. Right. I prefer the 18 tiles for the SMGs, heavy SMGs. A little bit more accuracy. You get into that like 60 to 70% range on a normal one. But around that 15 to 18 tile. Melee can close the gaps a little sooner, but that's okay. For me, anyway. All right. The mods, vanilla expanded ideology symbols add-on. Save the whole ideology. Do they add? Yes, you can save your ideologies now without a mod. Have I tried raiding other faction 1.3 yet? Yep, I tried that. I think last Thursday we did the raider ideology. Colonists and ninjas, those are hoods. Hoods and button-down black shirts. It's like Soothed. Randy's quiet. Can't raiders seems like it'd be fun. Alright. We need to replace this. We're gonna have to hunt some more. Man, we gotta get another. I think that's what we're gonna set up now. Start getting another recruit, and hopefully someone's good at plants. Try no pause challenge. Ever done it before? A bit scared because Secret RimWorlds you have to have 4 XP. Try it out, yeah. Let me know what you think. Quiet Rain is good for a, yeah, for a good start, yeah. Because the last time we were on here, we got day 1, day 3, day 5 raid. Now we're almost a season in without our first. Going to the menu still pauses? No. No. Don't pause ever. Unless the game's minimized or exited. You can minimize if you have to walk away, yeah. Alright, so who was the other social pawn? Woozy. Woozy, you're gonna be a priestess. Alright. What is the priestess title in this one? Darkener of Vorash. Let's go ahead, Narc, welcome in. There's another patch came out 1 minute ago. What did this one do? Downside to organ harvesting is a bad wealth increase. Yeah, that's true. So stats starting to feel extremely overloaded with importance now. Yeah, I agree with you there. I'm more excited now. Hail Vorash. Changes to slaves, dryads, and bunches of bugs. The dryads, they're these little creatures that spawn from Guaranlen trees. There's a tanky one, a more offensive glass cannon one that hauls, one that produces wood, one that produces medicine, herbal medicine, one that produces berries, and another one that can combine 3 of them to make a new tree. Do in a game, it's a major update. This mod So you can't figure out if it's modded item or vanilla item. Sounds like RimWorld. Hey, look. Speak of the devil. Guaranlen Sprout.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly
I'm
appreciated.
not gonna use it right now, though. Accord. Thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, Accord. Beavers at your Anima tree yesterday. Yeah, that's why I say you should wall it in, even if you get the minus 30%. Does Colony care about paste? Yeah, they do. So paste will give a -4, but if it's made with mushrooms, it'll give a +3. So all the other paste with mushrooms would just be a -1 for this one, I think. The mech node, you can deconstruct it for materials is all. It's just from a mech cluster.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Theo, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I don't know if it's actually Theo or the Odalus. Theodolus. Theo, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. How do you plant the seed? So once you get the seed from the event, you just click it and then you click to plant. No market value. We'll just hold on to it. Just hold on to it. Wait. You'll get in zones for so long. Yeah, just click that and then click to play. I might actually switch the cook. I think I'm going to. There we go. So you run, you can do exclamation memes or exclamation ideology, but hey, we got an auto join. ABASIA. I'll see if they fix this. Nope. Do we want you? Missandrous Wimp. Planting. Sugar Happy is good. We really need another person on planning construction. Yeah, we gotta take him. We gotta take him. Too good to pass up. Wimp is so bad. Well, they hardly ever die because of being a wimp. But so that's good at least. I'm worried about Bade getting kidnapped down here though. Let's keep an eye on that. Want to see the memes if you knew what they were anyway? We basically get huge buffs in the dark and debuffs for in the light, both of mood and of accuracy. Mood actually and dodge. Oh god, Bade. Alright, he's gonna be fine. Those are the biggest ones. Say meme presets? Yeah. Human primacy means that they think humans should rule above nature. The main reason I chose that is because they get shooting specialist. What are the memes? They're dynamism or something? We'll have to convert them. So, dynamism. So collectivists. They should be pretty easy to convert. Global certainty loss factor 200%. Yeah, she's gonna be no problem. Easy. Who's gonna be the wimp? I don't know. I don't remember who's next. All right, put a stockpile zone here. And then we're gonna do another zone out here. This one's going to be things that we don't need in, like steel, plasteel, uranium. That is important. Okay. All right. Accessories, got a couple of your pawns, dissent, and form another ideology. Do those fuel, can arrest them to get them out of the way. Made your other pawns unhappy. Yeah, it's really annoying. You just have to try to convert them again. You can eventually convert them back over. But if you have like one of the ideologies that they don't like having like diverse thoughts, then it's gonna be a big mood hit for a long time. After the previous runs, those were so last week was all test runs. So yes, last week we were just testing out each group of ideologies to get a feel of which ones I wanted to try to take to the new end game, and so I've determined to try this one. So nothing happened with any of those. We'll go back to some of those runs, but this is our new permanent run. If you had no ABASIA in your colony for 3 years, that's some good luck for you. How do you arrest them though?
You,
Set your best person.
rated E for excellent.
Set your best social person to wardening. Draft them, and then right-click from that person to the one you want to arrest. And if you have a prison, they'll arrest them. And once they're in the prison, you can set to convert. Chickens join. That's a lot of chickens. I really don't care about them. Matrix, thank you for the tier 2. Thank you, Matrix. Not a lot of tier 2 subs, for which appreciated. Much love to Matrix. Yeah, so you just draft the person you want to do the arresting, and then right-click from that person onto the person you want to arrest. Yeah, they're already at 39%. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you for the follow. Drafted warden? Yeah. All right. So I might just leave that as wood for right now. I'm just not worried about it. And then we need to chill and start working towards our mountain base. Walk towards the dock. It's going over. Welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right. So yeah, this is the point where I'm probably just going to buckle down and stay low wealth. We're going to probably deconstruct this. Yeah. Back to luck. Ideology, you can do exclamation memes to see the list of them. But mainly Darkness and Tunneler are the big ones. Starvation on ABASIA. Woozy's on it. Woozy's on it. Alright. That works. The man-eater pack of your venerated animals attacks you. So I had a manhunter on a test map yesterday of squirrels, and we venerated squirrels, and it didn't count against me. So I don't know if that's always the case, but it didn't count against me when I was testing it yesterday. Soothed is ending.
A generous bestowal.
So on Sav, thank you for the 100 bits. How's Ideology so far? You haven't watched it at all yet. It's really good. So Ideology is all about the story and social aspect of the game, where Royalty was more about combat. So it depends on which thing you like the most about RimWorld. But overall, yeah, it's been good. It's been good. All right, I guess we'll get an area of mushrooms started, although we're gonna have them done by winter. Yeah, we need another person on plants. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. no problem. An affair. Woozy tried to woo Adam by boasting about her own kindness. Adam was aroused and agreed to become Woozy's lover. See, does this? I don't have a command for the seed. There's people in chat with it on copy and paste, though. I don't know if they're still here. Nah, I'll share it with you. How grown do dandelions need to be for animals to eat them? 10%. They changed it in 1.3. Now they need 10%. Still a better love story than Twilight's. What isn't? So happy with it. Just got the space battle event. Start everything. Space battle is a modded event, so that shouldn't be in the base game. Adam and Woozy sitting in a tree. Let's go, Nick. Welcome in. As far as I'm aware, that hasn't been added to the base game. Could be wrong, but wait, do I want to keep them? I don't know. You have to play it on 275 size Accord. If you don't play it on that size, the Anima tree will be in a different location. You have a clip of it. You don't have any mods. You had a space battle event with no mods. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm like legitimately asking. You have lots of mods. Because it seems like space battle is a modded thing. It's 275, 275 default map, and it's not. 250 is default. Phelan usually posts those in our Discord. Thank you, Phelan. Monster, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Vanilla expanded events or whatever. Yeah, the space battle, I'm like 99.9% sure is not in the base game. It happened to kick your butt. Yeah, that's the vanilla events thing. But yeah, they do suck. I used to play with a lot of mods, so I thought I was remembering that correctly. Hey, our first traders. What do you guys have? We don't have much for you either way. Might go ahead and sell our cloth. That's fine. We don't need the tea. Nobody uses the Anima tree with structures built so close to it? Yes. Couldn't build a certain tile radius. What it does is it reduces focus gain rate and Anima growth speed. It caps out at 30%. So this is getting 30% less Anima growth and recovery speed for focus. But other than that, doesn't matter. So close nudists, they got mad. They can get mad, so Nectar. Matthews, welcome in.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise this.
How's it going, Cosmic Order? Not so. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, not so. Cast name is a tier 1, so thank you for the support on the stream. Much love to not so. Maybe I'll keep some of those chickens. Would be pretty easy. Then we could eat them when winter comes. Lovers of Marriage before, did that give a mood buff? No, it's a precept, yeah. If your precept is specifically like set that way, they can get up to a +10. Or they can get to a negative depending. A mood hit, yeah. It's to do with your precepts. Something's alive for ideology. Bases around being a trading hub. Yeah, we were talking about that maybe being the next expansion would be neat. Oh yeah, we could sterilize the chickens for free medical experience. I didn't think about that. Grass grows, put a pin marker. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they'll eat the anima grass. I think they fixed that. There was a bug where they could eat it at one point, but I think they fixed it. They still do. Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. Let's go on Yeti, welcome in. The wiki says it was changed, so they don't anymore. Chickens, let's see. Max 1 adult male and 1 young male. Females, let's go with like 5 of them. Female young, 1. All right. There we go. No longer insult non-slaves. That's nice. High for rebuilding Rome. Love this long shocker. Quitting shocker. It's a good one, yeah. Are there any bad ones though? I guess I don't think there is. All right. So we're gonna remove the roof over here and tear this down because we don't need. It's extra wealth. Let's go on Kim, welcome in. Thromos will no longer eat anima trees in the new update. That's nice. Or Guaranlen trees. Where'd the menu come from? That's a 1.3 edition. So the auto slaughter menu is an animal tab, manage auto slaughter. It's part of the 1.3 update. So who was on animals? Bade. Yeah, we'll let him finish. It's not ground around your tree. Haven't tested yet. That seems to be okay, at least so far. Let's go on Doomcool. Welcome in. I think that's enough of them. I'm a little worried. These ones can just venture off. I don't care. Go back. I don't like you guys being next to the edge of the map. Yeah, a new update just a couple minutes ago, apparently. Yeah, it'll be fun. Calm to cook. I'm doing the best I can. Sorry, Woozy. Alright, is all the roof gone? Okay, tear all this down. Something's gonna attack somewhere. That's too close to the edge of the map. Screw that. Oh, thank you, Des. Yeah, thank you for keeping track of that. I actually have an alarm, a silent alarm coming in the mail through Amazon today that I'm gonna set up here, so it'll remind me, but I don't have it yet, so thank you. Man, what's going on with Randy? He's got one of those sleepy Randys. I'm kind of worried because I feel like when we do get attacked, it'll be bigger than I'm ready for because he's so slow. So different than the other day. What was that? Sunday or Saturday when we had the killer Randy? Can't remember. This color is such a small buff. Heifer is already pretty color. Yeah, it does seem like they should increase that slightly. Maybe like a +3. Yeah, I just need to split the recording, yeah. Tunnelers will now always have high yield mining. Yeah, we're just accepting the 30% loss to anima growth and to psi focus gain. Yeah, it's worth it to protect the tree, I think. Yeah, I've accidentally been making videos that were like 9 hours long, so I need to start splitting them more often. The stream will continue straight through, so there'll be no interruption as far as that goes, but the YouTube side of things, I need to start splitting these correctly. And not just for viewers' sake, but like YouTube has a really hard time with those huge uploads. We can wait on that. It's gonna be a while. All right, so I'm gonna grow some back here as well. Then on starting to do lots of research. Okay. He didn't. Last week was a test week, so every day I was testing new ideologies. Now that we've tested them all, aside from blinds, I'm going to do a more permanent, full attempt playthrough at the new ending. What quality do I record at? Source resolution 1080. Yeah, 1080. Lots of animals don't get blocked by fence. Yeah, that's true. I'll be ready for tunneling. We're gonna start planning out the mountain base here pretty soon, and then our goal is to move into it by the next spring. Let's take a spring. 4 to 5 are hard for you to watch, but you can just come back to it, right? So, but I mean, everyone has their own preference, obviously. But. Slave system, also thrombos, no longer eating Guaranlen trees. Yeah, that's what people were saying just a second ago. Alright. We'll have by then, that we'll have last time. Well, we have this shelter set up so that we don't have to worry about freezing to death or anything. Who's on that? Carlo? Carlo, can you clean this, please? Thanks. Still think there's going to be some breaches that come through there, so we might put another fallback position. Get ready by 89 monkeys. Quest a little shelter for a friend. Lion, chief of the Brayrakai Pact, is requesting a favor. Her friend, Grasshopper, is interested in learning about other cultures, and she wants you to host her for 6 days. Keep her happy, won't do anything. You will gain goodwill if you keep her about 50%. Petra. Ooh. Probably not. That's a barrel of monkeys. 6 days isn't too bad, yeah. But I didn't want that pawn. The other wards are kind of whatever. But. Hey, Woozy, can you clean up my vomit? Thanks. Be a deer and clean up my vomit. Right. The ABASIA god? Yeah, I don't know. I'm cursed with ABASIA joints. Hyperweave Berka, that sweet -4 speed. That one didn't, I don't think, say that she wouldn't work, which is interesting. So this one would work, it seems. Usually they say, but she will not do any work, even the ones that work for the Empires. This is kind of nice, but... Reach health would work on ABASIA. That'd be nice. 25% faster gain on it. Yeah. That is awesome, but I just don't want the reward, so. Cure with a large amount of Glitterworld medicine, it can, yep. Yep. Start setting up some zones here. So we'll do inside walls.
Welcome back.
Work.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Animals. ER. Meat shields. All right. Yeah, no problem feeling. Kruger. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. 2 months. Get all the chickens. Thank you, Kruger. I appreciate it. Animals, we got some chickens auto-joined, so we're gonna ranch those. All right. Inside. That's pretty cool. My wife made something. It's Mario carrying a mushroom. Like this one? It came already? Nice. Thanks. There's patiently an assumption that pre-health would work. Fortunately, Glitterworld beds seem to be more common. Yeah, we were talking about that at the beginning. That one's awesome. Yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna hang it up at some point. All right, inside we'll do on that side and over here. Inside the walls. Looks like there's an opening right there. Merch store? Yeah, I don't have one of those. A lot of people have asked over the years, but I don't know. I feel like I would really want some awesome quality stuff in there. I just don't have the ability to get super awesome stuff in it yet, so maybe someday. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm used to them being straight. I think I'm gonna delete that one as well. Yeah, we're gonna delete that one. All right. Okay, expand the work zone. Don't want them going too far from the base, but we will allow them to go out and cut trees and stuff around there. Okay. All right, good enough. Need shirts with recording has begun. that would be interesting. No one's ever mentioned that one. What's up with a random trap in that area, in these areas? So if we have breaches or anything come through here, or sappers, they will take cover behind these to shoot at us. So these are in areas that raiders are prone to go to take cover. The colonist has a shattered spine. Does anyone know if the biopod fixes it? I've not tried it with a spine. Some people were saying that it actually won't replace body parts, but spine might. I don't know. Does anyone know? Has anyone in chat tried biosculpting to fix a broken spine yet? Shattered spine. Raid. Prepare for a while. Our first raid. 2, 3, 4. Side the walls. So a pretty easy one. Probably should have kept that as a makeshift prison. We don't have a makeshift prison. I need to set something up. What do you have? We have slate. We got slate. Yeah, I probably should have just left that. General disease flu. Those are a little bit far away, but just something for now. All right, let's look at that message again. Okay. Our first pirates. Unless there's any tough or nimble, they should just die to the traps. Sanguine, cyclically deaf, social, intellect, arts. Ironwilled, tortured artist with crafting. Tortured artist with crafting, and we have the crafting specialization. They're 56 with a bad back already. Ironwilled kind of is not great for tortured artist, but Night Owl is, because we can force them on a daytime schedule and really break them to get better stuff. Greedy abrasive, jogger optimist, and capable plant work. Body purist tough, so there is a tough one. So might keep an eye on Aaron here, and maybe on Madeline, maybe. About sculpting, no info on body sculpting. We got some sick people right now. Become sculpt my body. Why, that was me. So I tested out how slaves work with colony wealth last night. Slaves do count against colony wealth. I don't know if they count against population curve, but they absolutely count against wealth. You did a splash one? Let's go splash one. Did they fix the ABASIA trick? No, they didn't. Nope. How do I like ideology? I like it a lot. Yeah, I'm really enjoying ideology. We down Yoder. Abrasive, greedy. So we don't want them, but we can execute them for a mood buff if we hurry with this. So, Bard, get down here. Yeah, slaves do count for colony wealth. Same as a colonist. Slaves a lot of wealth. Yeah, it depends on how good they are, but yeah, it's going to average probably around 900. 700 to 1500, yeah. What if you say yes, they're friendly? If you say no, they're to die. Makes sense to you? How do you set up melee pawns and kill box to avoid friendly fire? They, depending on your weapon, they can be, someone was saying that it was changed at some point to be 7 tiles. I'm a little scared by the 7 tiles, so I usually do 5 tiles in front of them. They shouldn't get friendly fire that way. All right. Do we need their gear? It's pretty crappy gear. So we're just going to execute them after we get the medical experience. Oh no, I gotta hurry. Woozy, you're on. Yeah, alright. Executed. There we go. Just leave them in there. Are ideology slaves better than prison labor slaves? I've never used the prison labor mod, so I don't know. You have fun raid if they try to liberate your slaves. Why is it 3x1, not 2x1? I don't know. It's an old habit for throwing in a bed plus. Oh, look at that. Bed plus in table to make them rest faster, so they're awake in their filth longer. What's in the kill box next to the traps? Fences. Slash. Emil, welcome in. So against breach mechs, keeping them away from your firing line. What these do is allow us to zigzag between to repair traps, and enemies will still walk over the traps. Alright. Pretty sure our people don't care about cannibalism, right? So we gotta be careful because human leather is very expensive. It'll up our wealth by a lot, so I might not want to eat too many of them to start with. So cannibalism is approved, but not like required or honorable. We're kind of good on stuff right now anyway. Who's doing the least? Carlo, let's have you do priority cleaning. Is down llama a pet? No. That was a manhunter that happened during the raid. So we're gonna do human-like corpses, stranger corpse only. Is the darkness meme any good or using it for flavor? My thought process is the extra aim on it is so good that if we can utilize that, it'll help us survive, yeah. But it's kind of rough otherwise. As many different ideologies in one color as possible, so allows you to have more than just the max 2 specialists. Oh, of the leader and the priest, yeah. Food binge, it's alright. More holidays as well, so even more growth. As long as they don't oppose each other. Like, as long as they're not bigoted. Alright, tier 2. We're gonna rush to tier 5. We're gonna wait till Carlo's done. Attack dryads. Always go straight for your haulers. Oh, missing tails and kidneys. That's sad. How sad. Has to be to make ideology that just agrees as many as possible. Yeah, yeah. This is a very good seed. Yeah, one of the best seeds. Still not the best seed I've ever found randomly, but close to it. Top 5 for sure. And a train linking ceremony works in line to the new ceremony ritual from ideology. So yeah, it's much similar to that. They changed this to 1.3, not the ideology itself. But yeah, the ceremony now is like this, and the more people you have, the more grass is left over afterwards. So right now we'll have 4 grass left over, which is pretty awesome. Slash and Shro, thank you guys for the follow. Crazed Wolf, Lemon, Thank you as well. So we at one point on a previous playthrough we were to where after the ceremony 8 grass was left over. 8 grass. It's really crazy. Beef Supreme. They follow as well. Thanks, Beef Supreme. Comedy Cook. Yeah, whatever. I'm getting there. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Yeah, that's good enough. What does the grass do? So once you have 20 grass, which you have now, you can have someone with a natural meditation background, tribal background, link with it to level up in psycasting and gain a new psycasting skill. Up to level 6. They made the penalty worse. It stacks up to 30%, but it's still worth it. So especially with, so what they did is there was already a minus 30% penalty, or it could get to minus 30% for psi focus gain, and with the patch they made it so that also applies to anima grass growth. But with the ability for anima grass to be left over after you use it with enough people anyway, it's still super worth. Like, still protect your tree. I don't know. So the nature shrines do offset the psi focus gain amount. I'm wondering if they also offset the anima grass growth. I haven't tested that. It's a good idea. Just test it. How's it going, Torment? Renfield, welcome in. So, yeah, so it does get to a minus 30%, but with this new event or whatever you want to call it, doesn't seem to be a big deal. God, food poisoning is just going through everyone. I'm sorry. I'm getting there. What's my cooking? It's our 5. Always want to get an anima stone. You ever see one in the game? The easiest way to do it is to travel to tribal bases and trade with them or invade them. It's the only ways I've actually seen it. Some kind of threat following you. 2-star? No. 30% for increased protection and lower travel time seems very worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Trade-off is kind of negligible, definitely. A screenshot of multiple anima trees. Yes, I do know what that's from. It's to do with the new ending. I don't know any other details, but I know it's to do with the new ending, yeah. Let's wait until 9. Kiv, thank you for following. Welcome in, Kiv. It's exciting. Yeah, that's what we're trying to get to on this one. All right, let's get our tier 2. So this is the ceremony. So my character is going to get a tier 2 psycast when this is done, and 4 grass will be left over. Well, 8 actually. What do we get for tier 2? We got Word of Joy, which is excellent. Go ahead and use that on Rose when she gets up, probably. Woozy needs it. There we go. Hit Woozy. Oh, I forgot to check his consciousness. Oh, no. I put him in a coma. I talked about that before. So things like Word of Joy reduce their consciousness. So if they're already low unconscious, you can knock them into a coma. No penalty for puking during the ceremony. That's right. Sorry, Woozy. You'll be up. Don't worry. You're almost over the cycling talking about. Well, you're not going to be breaking down anymore. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't let me die. He's a little bit more woozy than he was before. You thought you killed him? spammer? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've talked about that before. So if you drop conscious to 0 for any reason, they will die. And so if you have someone that's like on anesthetic or whatever, they're laying in the hospital bed and they only have 10% consciousness, you can actually apply smoke leaf and it'll kill them. So, so it's laying there dying. They just put the smoke leaf joint to their mouth. Just breathe in. Just trust me. No, I don't. Just breathe in, and they just die. That's RimWorld. That's RimWorld. Woozy, are you already back up? Yeah, he's already back up. Let's go and luck. Let's knock. Welcome in. Another raid. They're gonna attack immediately. Woozy, grab that. Oh god, they're here. Immediately is right. Jesus. Okay, we had enough traps. Good thing. Oh, he's got a shield pack. Shield packs already. Flak jackets. Strip. Let's see here. Jogger jealous. Jogger, body modder, social, fast learner, gourmand. They're all like okay actually, but strip them and strip her. Drop some medicine. We gotta get this traffic up. We actually got a gun off that too. Rose, go ahead and equip that. And you know what? Just equip that too. It's been 4 hours. All right, capture them. Already here now. Man, they were right on top of us. That's kind of crazy how fast things are gonna get on top of us. We're gonna have to make that tunnel a little longer. The normal auto pistol, I might just use the bow over it, honestly. We'll see. Yayo High Life Cannibalism Colony. Interesting combo. Alright, we'll get some medical experience and we'll probably execute him as well. Using it so much faster than the doors you used to use. Yeah, this setup is really nice. You just gotta clean this stuff out. Otherwise, it works better. It's got some other small problems, but overall, I like it better, yeah. Heat wave. Oh man, I was trying to not use passive coolers. We're gonna have to. Heat wave. Probably need to knock out electricity here soon. Oh, I didn't get to execute him. Woozy got some medical experience though, which is important. Well, that's a lot of wood going, but gotta do it because the heat waves. My least favorite event? Probably. Well, I mean, aside from the new breaches, I really hate the new breaches. But aside from that, the most dangerous to me is generally drop pods, especially because of no pause. Because a lot of times, since it doesn't pause ever, I'll be on 3x or 4x, and then a drop pod raid happens, and I have no time at all to react. So the breaches are really annoying, specifically termite breaches. But at least we have some time to go out and handle them. We've had runs just end because everyone's asleep in the barracks, and suddenly drop pod raid pirates in the barracks on 3x. Before I can even do anything, everyone's dead or dying. Human Talks Fallout never ends for 10 days. That's really bad luck. Because the max is like 11.5 days. You're getting the max end every time. 4x made it worse at RimWorld because of stuff like that? Yeah, absolutely. Bases off map are really annoying too, especially late game, big pirate bases. go to bed in full recon armor just in case. Just in case. Makes you even more sad knowing the max is 11. Yeah, so you've been on the top end of it every time. That's rough. Bottom end is like 2.5 days or something crazy, which I hardly ever get. You keep hitting the top end. As well, still playing the difficulty of Randy events. It does, but he also has a random multiplier from a 0.5 to a 1.5 that's applied afterwards. So, hey, Slaver, we don't have anything, got any money, so. Is it 4? 4 to 11.5? Yeah, maybe it's 4 to 11.5, not 2.5. I think the 0.5 I had on the... I'm thinking of another event. Yeah, I think you're right. 4 to 11.5 or something like that. But anyway, point is, those events don't scale with wealth or anything like that, or with threat scale, luckily. So you're getting the top end on those toxic fallouts just from bad luck. Randy's events do scale with wealth, but also he can roll as low as a 0.5. So sometimes you'll get these raids that are like, what is this? Like you'll be at like 200,000 wealth and you'll have this tiny mech cluster and you're like, what? Why is this mech cluster so friggin' small? Well, that's why. He probably rolled a 0.5. And then other times you'll be like, what? It's only year 2. Why are there 22 centipedes on their way to my base? Well, he probably rolled the 1.5. Could tame the wild person and give it to them really quick. Ah, they're headed out. Those made. Oh my god. Turn this off. Turn off fertilized eggs. Get that out of here. There's just a chick explosion in there. I threw headers on day 1. Yeah, absolutely happens. Some of the, when I was doing the 20-year run, in fact, it took us 16 attempts. And part of that was because occasionally we would just get killed on the first day. In one of the runs, I remember specifically, we got like the flu or the plague on the first hour. The first hour. And then on like hour 4, we got hunted by a wolf. It's like, all right, well, I guess I should have played better. We're dead. And then another one, we got 2 raids on day 1. Like one raid a couple hours in, like 4 hours in, then another one like just a couple after that before I had traps. It's like, well, I guess I'm dead. Someone rang for chick explosion. Look at all those chickens. Good lord, Bard. Let's go to Aspen. Welcome in. There we go. A Wanderer, our first auto join other than ABASIA. Taking home just to be slaughtered for their parents, yeah. Alright, Kilt, let's see what you got. Capable of violence. Burning passion crafting. Slow learner. I'm just gonna take the -3. Hate to do it, but wait, I should probably kill them. Because then it'll make raids smaller. Are they related to anyone? No, we actually have some rivals. They're almost rivals with everyone. We should just have them killed. They're already gone. Yeah, we'll just get them killed. So. We'll name that so we know at the end. We could trade him into the Empire, but I don't really care about getting a royal title this time, so. Time to sterilize them. They provide more meat too. What square size? This is a 275 map. 275. All right. He's dead. Or if any way of getting rid of the pawn. We'll get a mood debuff, but still worth. Cut up someone in chat right before the murder. Send them a message. Kiv, Jnu, and Nokri. Thank you guys for follow also. Kind of mood debuff you get for not. There's no mood debuff for not wearing the hood. You just get a positive if you do wear it. Blights. Oh no. Oh no. Man, that was pretty early blight. That sucks. Usually pretty lucky you don't get them that soon, but not this time. Excuse me. Hey, what the crap? How are you going outside the ER zone? What? What? That's not good. That's not good. Man, I wish the blight cut blighted was in the base game. So I have to micromanage this. They just ignored the zone. It was very weird. That seems like a bug. I've never had them do that before. I mean, they'll ignore it during breakdown or to travel between, but... Come back. Whoops. All right. Close the space inside the house? Nope. I checked. ER. See, there's nothing there. They went to multiple different rooms. That's the only thing. So.
Welcome back.
It's really
Your
weird.
steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Never had that happen before. Bar. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it, Bar. How many months? 2 months? There we go. Well, that was annoying. Starvation. That'll be fine. So what I do? Well, yeah, they hit our. I already had it set up, but I had to micromanage it because they were literally running. So for anyone that didn't see, I actually put a zone over it. I set everyone to ER, that zone. I put them all on cut plants, and some of them just left the zone to come over here to the rooms and meditate. It was very odd. But, oh well. Scheduling shouldn't overwrite zone allowance. So it seems like a bug. Used to, they would stay in a zone until they either break or died, so. Yeah, it's you get bar. Oneness of the universe knows no zone boundaries. Did we get some fire somewhere? Yeah, we did. Equip this actually first, sorry. You guys don't need a, no. Are you actually like gonna die? No, it's trivial. Alright, where do we leave your bow? There it is. Once I move his target, cause the cat meditating, so doing assigned tasks. Yeah, if you haven't set to anything, but the zone wasn't anywhere over here, so they were actually going out of a zone even though they weren't having a breakdown, which was the main thing. Yeah, I've had that happen with the psyfocus target, but not leaving their zone. How far can Blight jump? I think it's 3. I think it's 3. It's either 3 or 4, but I feel like it's 3. Blue Barracuda, thank you for the follow. Why is she petite? Part of it's just better than her clothes, yeah. That's what you're talking about. It's 4, not 3, thank you. Blight jump sounds like a psycast ability. Also, Devil Strand can't get a blight, so you can actually break the blights by putting a row of double strand in between. If I do, that's you, and walk out to Stargaze into manhunting Timberwolves, even though they were zoned correctly. Yeah, that's not good at all. Definitely a bug. Cost died, -5. Yeah, that's fine. How long on this ABASIA? 24 days. Quite a while. Quite a while. This is how research stands on. Yes, yeah, but I don't want to do that because we are darkness. They'll actually get a -8 mood debuff if I do that with them. What? What, Modwife? Oh, wrong face. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually leap over them. Someone was saying they break them by putting a row of double strand, but I haven't tried it myself. This run, yeah, it would be good this run, but you can do that. It will let heat out really quickly, but you can do remove ceiling on a tile above like the research things so they don't get trapped indoors. But another raid. All right, what kind was it? Randy's awake. They're gonna prepare for a while. Okay. So not a breach raid. Doesn't look like they're preparing for a while. Where are you guys headed? Oh, the Empire's leaving. Mining, crafting, tough. Pretty good. Sugar happy ascetic nudist. Pretty good too. We gotta get that makeshift prison set up. Let's get this changed. What game's in the lead for my story day? Next time we do story day, Batman's in the lead right now. No, I'm probably not gonna start to the mountains until the second spring. Hey, I didn't even notice the ship chunk. So I'm Lothan, welcome in. You called for Batman? I did. Finish Dragon Age? No, I've not. It's on hiatus because of this release. A raccoon self-tamed? There was a tough one. They might get past the traps this time. We didn't even get the medicine brought in yet. Nope. Tribals. Well, Fascination. Don't want that one. Slow learner. Nah, it's fine. They're good otherwise, but what do with it? We're gonna be really particular early game. Really, really picky on what we take early. We're gonna run ourselves out of wood for those traps. All right, ABASIA, we really need you up. Hopefully, I have enough food for the winter when he gets here, but I could execute them. Here, don't break that down yet. Do we have anyone over? Capture them. If they're not about to die, they're not going to. We'll get them dead. Let's go on. Conrad, welcome in. Wish your RimWorld had bats. Issues of cannibals not wearing human leather. I'm not. Have you checked their outfit restrictions? I don't think I can think of. Okay, we're gonna execute them for the mood buff. What is our mood buff from that? Plus 10 for 6 days. That's incredible. Premise, so they should want it. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is check your clothing rules is all, but a material selection. Just wear pants and button up. Oh, I was thinking of tainted. My bad. My bad. Yeah, there's not a material selection. For some reason I read that, or my brain processed it as tainted apparel. I don't know why you'd be putting tainted on your cannibal anyway. So no. They're refusing to wear it? That's weird. Could be an actual just bug. But I haven't done any cannibal runs since... cannibal runs since the day this was released. Alright, these guys need to stop eating our food, so it's nighttime. I'm not. So we started this run a little after 11. So probably about 30 minutes from now, I'll split it. So wear the best clothing, so you can forbid the better clothing to the ground and force them. Yeah, it seems like they need to add a human leather specific now. Thank you, Flip. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you back. Uncle Daz, heading to sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry I missed your first couple of messages. Everything was kind of crazy when I was just starting to get things set up for this run, so thank you for sticking around. Wasn't intentional. Got Charizard, welcome in. Alright. Deserter, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Uh-oh, the hoods are going away. Charizard, thank you for the follow. Hoods are going away. Almost to electricity, that'll help out a lot. Oh, the chickens have the plague. Not so sure I care. If you live, you live. If you don't, sucks for you. Alright, we can close these doors back again. Wait, are we actually getting disturbed sleep? No? Alright, well, we'll leave them open then. Just kidding. Just kidding. Rip the pile of nuggets. Right now, the black clothing doesn't give, like, a ton of mood boost. It's like, what, a +1? I think they should change that maybe to a +3 to make it more worthwhile. I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't seem all that too important. Barracks work well in a mountain base? Yeah, I think I will start with the barracks in the mountain base. I was thinking about that too. Speaking of, we need to start planning that out. So, get started on it this coming year. So we're gonna mine the steel anyway. So maybe that will be where we start our tunnel at. Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Yeah. Can't wait for those black cataphract. Have you guys seen the morbid versions of like the power armor and the morbid version of the marine helm is a skull. It's pretty awesome. It's very aesthetically important. So yeah, we'll mine into there. I don't want to get all that well, we actually will need some of that steel here pretty soon. Do you have any components nearby? Yeah, we got some. Inspiration out for caravans. They don't seem to eat chocolate if you supply that. I usually send them with either a chessboard or a game of and that, unless they change it, that typically allows them to do their recreation while they're out. Those additions makes the factions feel a lot more flavorful. Yeah, yeah. I really like the spike core stuff too. Spike core, that's some really awesome floors. They auto-use chests when they rest. They used to at least. So I haven't done it since 1.3. I don't know that that would have changed it. But yeah, they used to recreate if you gave them that sort of stuff to take with them. So I would usually throw like hoopstone in chests or hoopstone in Game of Ur or horseshoes in chests or whatever. If you try it and it doesn't work anymore, let me know and I'll stop telling people. Rice plant died from rotting. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I think. So we'll get that mined out. Should do that pretty quickly. And then let's see how deep this goes. Four farms recreation and one of your pawns still suffers from boredom. Is it one of your leaders? They have higher expectations. Carlo and Rose in a relationship. Nice. Nice. Oh, they did get to stir sleep, my bad. Our ideology makes it so they can't sleep together until they're married though, so. Mumbles and Pat, thank you for the follow. Purdy. Purdy good. New caravan runs, tried all the wreck stuff, even a billiards table. None of it works anymore? That sucks. Cleric roll, yeah, those rolls have too higher expectations. It's really be annoying. Rebuffed by Woozy times 3, uh-oh. Pretty big hit. It's all right. Planet Islam based religion? No. Nope. Let's go on Abby. Just wearing whatever we pick up, but we started with hoods. Hoods like a cult. Sassy pawns again, at least talk to each other. Seems like that's changed as well. Seems like recreation is a lot harder to manage now. Yeah, I think the 2 tiers higher of expectations is a little severe. I think maybe it should be a 1. Because it doesn't just hurt mood, it hurts things like recreation, yeah. Yeah, I guess none of the recreation works. Yeah, chocolate doesn't work anymore. Crazy. Well, until ABASIA's up. Playing 1.3 update and agree with the 2 higher demand requirements. Yeah, it's really, and also it doesn't cap out. So for anyone that hasn't gotten there, used to when you got to sky high expectations, it was just a 0. You just didn't get a positive anymore. But now the people with rolls will have 2 higher. So it goes to elitist, and then which is like a -6 or something, and then the next one that they get at sky high is -12. So your leader and your priest are gonna have -12 for pretty much ever once you get to whatever it is, 180 something thousand wealth or whatever the number, I can't remember. You think beer and tea might still work on caravans for recreation? Electricity, hooray! Tribals with electricity, nice. All right, we're gonna grab battery.
Welcome to the queue.
People joining to die. It's like all rolls need to have sanguine or iron will or something. Yeah, they need to be eating only lavish food or something. Like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. -12. Tribes people are hunting Mao. 52-year-old framer. Framer is construction. 52, a little on the upper end. We could actually kill this. It's 10. Most of those would get taken out by the traps. We're already low on food, and we're having to feed this ABASIA person, so probably not going to do it. Speaking of feeding people, Sorry, little raccoon, I'm gonna kill you. Most people want to be a colonist, like 3 months in the future. It's like 300 people or more right now. But some people are in there multiple times. So if they've already been in the current run, they'll get skipped. Yeah, it's like 300 people. But I plan on going high population during some of this, so we'll end up having quite a few. Goodness. Used to be like 150. Yeah, it's gone up there really fast. Like a month or so ago, it was only at 150. And that's with all the names going through last week. So. What's the max number of slaves and colonists you can have? There's no max. I guess there might be a theoretical max to how much your computer and RimWorld can handle, but I've seen people with modded runs have like 500 colonists, which is just ridiculous. But if a pawn is level 6 psycasting, can you continue getting new animatry powers? You cannot get new powers at tier 6 from the animatry. Whoa, Nutrimine. However, you can get them through neuroformers and stuff like that. Thanks, Abby. Nutrimine, we'll take that. Seal here. Haul this instead. Those brought in. Okay. There we go. Thanks, Randy. That's right. Need worm clothes? Nah, they're fine. They're fine. Although we do have this cloth, so I might set some stuff up sometime. And we'll do a little patch for the, whoops. Do you have any soil left that we're not utilizing? No. All right, we'll do a little patch over here for the, what you call it? The tincture plant, the dye. Don't know how much we'll need. Let's just do a line of it here. How long does it take to grow? I know we looked at it, but I forgot. It only takes 2 days. Harvest yield 1. All right, that should be plenty. This is Randy. Yeah, played against Randy. Going super glue. Crucial, welcome in. Carlo, let's hit you with a word of joy there, Carlo. Don't want you to break down. That'll do. I need to change this prison out. Minor breakdown. Ah, he'll be fine. Assaulted times 4. Good lord. Good lord. What's the quality of this room? Dull? Because it's ABASIA's bedroom. Whatever, ABASIA. 5 prisoners. We can't feed 5 prisoners. Yeah. Sorry. We did for this one, yeah. We didn't on the last tunneler one that I did, but for this one we did. But we enabled some of the new factions, so we have some of the new cannibal faction enemies and some of the new nudist tribe enemies that we're gonna try out. Don't know how those will be. Should be interesting to see. Like hundreds of nudist tribals try to run over the top of us at some point. All right, it's nighttime. There's a predator out here. Let's go ahead and go kill him. We have higher accuracy during the night. And much, much lower during the day. Some updates now. Coming back to Royal and Ideology is crazy. Yeah, that's a lot all at once, yeah. Big change for you. We're gonna do animal corpses there. We're gonna allow fresh only. That's you critical. Okay. Carlo. All the links, please. Anyone else nearby? Bard, I'm sorry. Come get this rabbit. Thank you, Bard. Such chill music. Alright. Mining continues. A war merchant. We actually have some stuff we can sell you there, war merchant. Let's see. 7, 9. So Woozy is gonna do our trading. Can I explain the trap setup? Explanation trap is a short clip that'll explain it, and probably better than I could re-explain it right now. But explanation trap is just a short Twitch clip. But long story short, it basically makes it so we can repair and build traps without tripping them, and enemies will go over the traps. Yeah, there's the clip. Thank you. Come on up. Anima tree linking again. Nice. Whoa, that sucked. All right, let's see what you can give them. We're gonna sell them the go juice, all this junk. We're gonna keep the Molotov. We'll also keep the this crappiest clothing. We might actually need it. So not a whole lot we can sell them. But still, lower our wealth a little bit, get some stuff from them. It's gonna be a long winter. I might as well as buy a pemmican while we can too. Yeah, screw it. Let's just... Oh, never mind. That's good. Okay. All right, bring that in. Bring that in. Bring that in. Okay. Let's go on Shambler. Welcome in. Until ABASIA's up. ABASIA will need their own rooms for doing it this way, so maybe I'll go ahead and start moving these. Man, they don't care about tight spaces. I forgot about that. Nice. Tunnelers don't care about tight areas. So. Okay. As soon as it's nighttime, we'll link with the Great Anima Tree and get our tier 3. Simulating most American offices with that setup. Yeah. Welcome to your cubicle. This is where your spirit will die. Hopefully not your physical form. All right, let's do it. The wage cage. Welcome to the wage cage. Really curious what we're gonna get for our tier 3. We got Vertigo Pulse. Nice. Vertigo Pulse, very good. Why so many research benches? Because the more people researching, the faster research goes. So what I like to do is I like to put everyone on 4 for research, even if they're bad for it, or bad at it. And then every time someone goes idle, I throw down another research bench. It makes the research go much, much, much faster. Yeah, so the more people we have researching, the more points get poured into the research, and we're tribal, so our research point amount that we need is pretty hefty. So it's pretty good mining speed, though, huh? What is blasphemy? Let's shrink this. Nice. I can soothe. Yeah, let's just shrink it a little bit. There we go. What kind of blocks we got? Ah, we got some sandstone still. Tech tree start over with the new in-game? Yes, it does. It does. Do they not care about room quality? No, they still do. They just don't care. They don't get the... So the space still impacts room quality, but they don't get the, you know, confined or whatever the debuffs are. But yeah, they still care about the room quality. All right, battery is done. Very nice. On to smithing. Power. Okay, we need to make sure there's a roof over that battery. There already is. Nice. Yeah, this is our forever run. So option in the world map, does that mean you can have more than one colony in the same world? Yes, you can have up to 5. I usually have more than one. So in that, you just go into options, and right here, maximum number of colonies, you put up to 5 without mods. You can settle them temporarily to harvest stuff, go to ancient dangers, or you can actually set up multiple colonies. In almost all my playthroughs, I end up having multiple colonies going. In fact, in the melee run that we completed, the melee challenge a couple weeks ago, I think I had 4 up at one time at one point. And go to ! melee if you want to check out that playlist. Yeah, that one was last Wednesday, I think, Ash. Like, it's not a dev mode option now. I don't know. It's been not a dev mode option since at least 1.0. Ever do biome challenges? Yep, we actually did a frozen tundra all the way until we were building the ship last when 1.3 was announced. But it just depends on what we're doing. So we'll definitely get to some more of those at some point. We do not have any venerated animals on this run, no. Yeah, this is gonna be a long run. The new ending is gonna take a long time to get to, so this run's probably gonna be multiple weeks. And that's if it goes well. If it goes well, it'll be multiple weeks. You guys here for the long run? The long haul? All right, we're gonna do cook simple meal times 4, cook simple meal times 1. This top one, we're gonna go to do until we have X. We're gonna set this for not 209, 20. We're gonna pause until it gets back down to 10. This one we're not gonna allow vegetarian. Same thing here. So we have X, 20, 10, turn off vegetarian. Now we're gonna copy these again. And we're gonna turn on vegetarian for the bottom 2. This will allow it so that we don't need a fridge or freezer for a very long time. So what this does is if we have meat, they will cook that meat into simple meals. If we have enough to make 4 at a time, they'll make 4 at a time. If we don't, they'll make 1 at a time. If we don't have any meat, then they'll go and they'll start using the vegetables. Anything blocking that? No, we're good. 1,000-hour run? God, I hope not. 2-hour streams are long. It'll be multiple streams, yeah. Mountainous Ice Sheet run with the Tunneler precept. That should be interesting, yeah. This opens up so much.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Who's that? Psycho. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Psycho. Counts name as a tier 1 sub. Thank you for the support. Much love to Psycho. We actually had a new record for subs last week. I could not believe it. It was like some kind of fever dream. I think you guys helped me get to that. It's been insane. It's insane. All right, we'll go ahead and make a bed for ABASIA. Salt Lord, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Salt Lord. We're gonna need, well, not quite as much wood anymore. I hate the storage so much. Feels like a hoarder house. Prioritizing meat first is smart. Never seen that before. So a lot of my first like 1,000 years in RimWorld, 1,000 hours. God, I was on the 20-year run thought there. Anyway, yeah, I played RimWorld for 1,000 years. My first 1,000 hours or so, I always rushed for freezers. Always. Just get to electricity, get to cooling as fast as possible. And then I realized that you just don't need a freezer for a super long time as long as you're not having to store lots of meat. By setting up cooking things like this where you're not overproducing meals, because rice lasts for 40 days unrefrigerated, corn lasts for 60. So you just don't need, I sentenced you to 1,000 years on the rim. 1,000 years, I knew it. Yep, 1,000 years. Ryu, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, Ryu. Thousand years on the rim. Lizard people. All right, what quality is that? Poor bed, we're gonna make a new one. We're gonna make new beds until it's at least good quality. Poor. Yeah, let's just eat through all of our wood, it's fine. Transhumanist confirmed. Really meant when he said he sculpted his own body. Come on. Hey, we got it. All right. Found me in an ancient danger. Yeah. Speaking of, we need to pop those sometime. Maybe I'll actually do vents in this as well. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. See how multiple people are researching right now? We have another person idle, so we need to make another one of these. That's right. And we have another person idle. Move this table over. Yeah, it's fine. Some home redecorating. Job upon mining? Not yet. Not yet. Start moving into the mountain in year 2, most likely. Let's go on to Derek. Ryu. Deck. Noodles, welcome in. Monster. You just died in malaria by 1%. Ouch. 13% tin with Glitterworld medicines. Whoa. Was it a self-tin in a really terrible area or what? That's really low for Glitterworld. It's kind of crazy. %, light, terrible environment, self-tinned. It was indoors, clean and lit area. Was the person doing it like super low manipulation? I guess by that time they probably were, huh? Super low manipulation, self-tinned or something. Naked brutality. It sucks though. Still working on the tiny map.
Welcome to the queue.
Two major or medicine skill. Oh, that'll do it. Oh, I see what was going on. This is the prison. That's why they weren't hauling that. It's like, no, we have lots of food. What are you guys doing? Oh, I see. I see. Perfect prisons to break people in, right? I've started using worse prisons now. So I used to make good prisons so that people would join more quickly. Now I have these crappy, as bad as I can get them prisons because it's easier to break people's ideologies that way. So I put them in there, I make them have a crisis of faith, and then once we convert them, then I put them in the good prison until we can recruit them. Social skill increase too, yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's like Buffalo numbers rapidly going up. I think so. I think they rebalance all that, yeah. The CIA method. Malaria. That's just a roll. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Sounds like something a tunneling cult would do. I actually really want that ABASIA person to get up. Are you unhappy?
Someone is feeling festive.
A little bit. A little bit. Let's go ahead and hit them with the word of joy. Hopefully I don't knock you unconscious this time. There we go. I might actually do Vince. I usually don't. No, I probably still won't, honestly. Fedora, feeling festive. We're buffed by Rose, yeah. Got a lot of that going around, apparently. All right, let's put Animal Zone out here. There you go. There you go. One of them can already haul, though. That's all right. Nab and Sanchez. Thank you guys for the follow. Welcome in. Senior placement matter in the room? Not really. The reason I put it, at least I don't think so, here is because I don't want it to block near a door so we can have the 3-person choke, but I spread them out so they don't, multiple ones don't get destroyed at the same, same time if anything were to happen, but I do not have the Word of Love psycast yet, no. Not yet. All right, man, I guess we're just gonna finish off this steel. A little worried about that, but this person chokes like something from the hub. The hub? I don't know what you could possibly mean by the hub. I don't even know why I'm setting to destroy those. Doesn't do anything. Look at that, smithing. Die watching my stream after you woke up. Funny, got gifted a sub. Magma, that's awesome. Joe Sally, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right. Start planning some stuff out while they're getting this research done. So I might use a different kill setup than what I usually do for this playthrough. Let's go ahead and mark the back wall so I don't have to worry about that. We'll start our tunnel here. Turn off the map when you hunt them. Yes, it is. It's really annoying. They run really, like, they go a lot further now, and now they can escape by running off the map. Yep. Word of Love. I like all those. Word of Love, Word of Joy, Word of Inspiration is insanely good. Yeah, all really good stuff. Let's go ahead and finish here. Joy Wires can be really good. So the problem with all those is the consciousness hit, right? So you got to be careful, but as long as you're really careful about the consciousness hit, and definitely worth. Yeah, I'll show that. So for anyone that doesn't know, if you're wanting to do a mountain base, you can actually scan the mountain for overhead mountain, or excuse me, to openings before you do it. So to do that, select someone, give them a melee weapon, so spear, a log, excuse me, whatever you want to do, but select it, draft them, click to attack and melee with their weapon, and hover over the mountain. You can scan like this, and if you see the icon for the weapon, then it's not open. But if you see that cancel mark, that means that's open to the sky. So you can check that just by doing this, and then you can mark it so that you don't dig there. So I highly recommend doing that for the edges, especially, so you don't open up a new path into the map. But yeah, you can use that, so you don't need dev mode or anything like that. And if you see the cancel mark, it means it's open to the sky because there's nothing there to attack, so you know it's open. So if you like doing mountain bases, highly recommend doing that trick, especially near the edges. Because for anyone that doesn't know, mountains a lot of times are more just like fog of war, and you can open huge openings, even all the way to the edge, and enemies won't attack you from that edge if it remains fog of war. But as soon as that path is open, you cannot close it back because you can't build past that point, and then you're gonna have some problems. Yeah, you click the melee attack button with a melee weapon, and you do that. Don't let Tiny know, he'll fix it. Yeah. Ancient Dangers 2, at least you used to be able to. Yeah, you can do it with Ancient Dangers as well. I don't remember. I know it's required, obviously, for advanced research, but I don't remember if it's actually faster too. All right. So I think I'm going to do like a 18. You still use the anima tree in your buildings. Yeah, it's only a 30% hit, so very well worth it still. Watched a lot of my Darkest Dungeon series, read your bio, and saw your fertility. What Grand Division are you from? I don't know what Grand Division means. I'm from near-ish Chattanooga, Hamilton County. It's only 30% less growth and psi focus speed. Yeah, that's it. All right. So let's say we do a 3-wide tunnel there. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. I think the bio does say near Chattanooga, right? So yeah, southeast. The mountainy-ish parts. So we have an opening there. Let's do a single tunnel in a couple of tiles, and then we'll do double after that. Probably not all the way, but I'm just going to mark it for now. And then we want some traps in, and then we'll do the kill setup like over in this area. Escape to Appalachia and return to the mountains. No, there are no mountains here. That's for friggin' sure. I'm in Indianapolis now. It's all completely flat. Waste. This is on my map today, and everything that was open was caves. Oh yeah, yeah. It just is an open area, so it doesn't always mean open to the sky, but it means it's an open area. So be careful, especially when they're at the edge. We'll do. Let's see. We want to leave that one. So we can do bedrooms over that way. And then we'll do like the initial barracks here, I suppose. Okay. And then we'll want a 3-wide hallway going up that. So kill tunnel will be around here, I suppose. Kill tunnel is going to be 11 wide. By about 18. So that'll be the initial one. And I don't think that's anywhere near the opening, so that should be okay. No, I haven't set one of those up yet. Stopbox. I really need to. I was going to yesterday, but I was kind of knocked out from the vaccine. I had a reaction to it, so. But I'll make one. Yeah, but basically you can do either a 4-4-4 split or a 3-3-6. 3 rec, 3 sleep, 6 anything. Or you can do 4-4-4, depending on how much of a mood boost. And we'll switch over it once we get the mountain dug out. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't added it to the command, but thank you, Luis. Yeah, if you want to check out the Discord, thank you, Luis. You can see a clip of it. I haven't made a command for it yet. I think I'm just gonna bang out research. We're gonna just hunker down, and we're gonna get to SMGs. And then we're going to get to flak. Make sure the infestation will spawn in a particular place. We're attacking immediately. Oh god, they're here. We're so close to the edge of the map right there. So how many was that? About 6? So there should be about that many down here. No, this is smaller. 3? Okay. We gotta make that longer. What's up, dog? Then 5 hours. Quick sleeper, undergrounder, slow learner, good plants. Plants and shooting. Tries people of fortune. Come on over. Some trap inspectors are here. Those guys are gonna die. It's too cold out there. That's another good thing about the 3-wide is you can put a campfire or a torch in there to keep them alive. Stairs by lowering the temperature in your base. Yeah, that's true. You can. So infestations won't spawn if it's under -17 degrees Celsius. If you made everywhere else cooler, you'll have one room where they can actually spawn. Temperature's up. That should do it. 4 hours. Woozy. We're more likely to want this one. So this one we will execute the mood boost. Is it possible and worth trying to tame bugs? Apparently you can tame bugs, but I haven't done so since before 1.0, so I don't know how worth it is. Does it seem worth it? But yeah, I haven't done it in a very long time. And I only had one, and it caused so much friggin' filth. All right. That's a cryo casket. Is couple of mega scarabs. Didn't seem worth very much. All right. I'm going to split this recording for YouTube. The stream is going to continue, but I am going to split this here so it doesn't get too long. At the end of that raid, good place to split it. And in the beginning of Yayo.